What's good, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of The Sideshow. Just before we start, this T-shirt will be available on Thursday, the 5th of November. We're going to be dropping a T-shirt every week on a Thursday at 6 p.m. around that time, and they're only available for 1 week. Also, we will be dropping YouTube videos on Sundays, 6 p.m., just so you guys can have something to keep up with. We've decided to come back hard into YouTube and the clothing side of things for a year straight. That's the plan. So you guys will be seeing a lot more of me online. I hope that you guys enjoy the content, and thank you so much if you actually have been following this far. We have Rory Lowe in this episode. Good guy, good conversation. Different from usual. We've had rappers on, and we've also had clothing designer or, that sort of stuff, clothing shit. This time it's a comedian. Funny bloke, talks about his career and how he started. He took some big leaps, He went to America to link with comedians over there, got like the guys gave him a chance and he killed it. So if you're someone that is trying to, think of a way to get yourself out there, you want to be a part of, because that's what this podcast is sort of about, is helping you guys understand that it's possible to do whatever you guys want to do. And hopefully you guys can pick up some gems from the people that we talk to. So hope you guys enjoy Rory Lowe on this podcast, at Rory Lowe on Instagram, at Rory Lowe Comedy. And at the beginning, you'll see at the beginning of this episode. Anyway, thank you so much. Always love you guys for supporting us. And you're going to be seeing more of us online with a few other people involved in it this time. See you guys soon. Hope you enjoy.
Sitting sideways, boys in the days. Sitting sideways, boys in the days. Sitting sideways, boys in the days. On a Sunday night, I might bring me some mail.
Do I get headphones?
Well, no, I've only got one pair, but
okay.
You can
Okay.
you want to have a listen to
No,
it?
you have the headphones. It's okay.
All right. Ready? We're going to do it.
Yeah, let's go.
This is the intro.
Yeah, intro.
Hello and welcome back to the Sideshow. We got Rory on tonight. What's the Instagram? Rory?
You didn't even research this?
No,
you didn't even research this. This is bullshit. I'm leaving. I'm leaving right now. He didn't even, is this sanitized? Is this sanitized?
Yeah, that is.
This is some bullshit. I'm sanitizing it myself. I don't trust these hoes.
Remember, we're in WA, so we're the safest place in Australia at the moment. But yeah, this is Rory. You're going to have the @ down here. He does comedy. He's also the mastermind behind the Peppa Pig Aussie, the Disney Aussie. You've seen that on YouTube and Facebook, you have.
Yeah, it's crazy. I'm an English guy that does the most ridiculous Australian accent for Peppa Pig. So I hope you enjoyed it. But it's all a lie. I don't even have a passport. It's a lie. How you doing, Jake?
Oh, I'm doing good.
I've just hijacked this. I'm like, how you doing?
No,
well, how's your day, Pig?
bro,
Let me take over.
No one asked me that, so then I need someone to ask those sort of questions. I'm usually always the one, always asking the questions, always trying to dig down.
Yeah.
But we're sipping Henny tonight.
Yeah, that's my drink.
That's your drink?
Yeah, if I can afford it, if I had a good gig come through, it's definitely Henny.
Mm.
Yeah.
Henny on the rocks?
Yeah, always. I mean, I saw one guy one time mix Henny with Red Bull. Yeah.
Well, that's what
it was the weirdest thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
That's a heart attack in a fucking waiting to happen.
Yeah, no, he looked like you, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah.
It's something I maybe
a bit more buff, but
well.
I'm fucking with you.
No, well, I probably would be doing that if I had nothing else to mix it with, and I was like, but
man, honestly, anyone that mixes this with anything, whew, it's so sweet, it's so lovely.
Yeah, my dad told me
Hennessy, how you doing? Sponsor us, we love you.
Actual Hennessy, you need to start. There's actually not a lot of Australian sponsors by Henny. I've seen one. B-wise.
Do you
we're trying to talk to Shadow, trying to talk to the guy that works for Shadow's bringing the stuff in for promotions.
Yeah.
And they were gonna fucking try sort something out, but it's like at the moment as well. This is one thing we've realized with brand deals.
You almost gave away your plug. You're like,
I was trying to fucking get the words out. But
okay, no, I ain't gonna throw this guy's Instagram around.
No.
You almost snitched on a motherfucker on your own podcast.
It was controlled.
Welcome to
It's,
the
it's
6ix9ine
still-
podcast.
No, we do not condone snitching around here.
Man, like, so do you like 6ix9ine? Can we talk about 6ix9ine?
Yeah, we can talk about 6ix9ine.
Right, I want to know your opinion on 6ix9ine.
I think what he's doing, like with his Instagram and social media, is funny as fuck.
Don't be a bitch, bro. Tell me what you think.
That's actually what I think. I think like what he's doing on how he's like he's literally abusing what he's got going on right now to the fullest advantage, and it's like probably making him multi-millions. You know, what I mean?
love him.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I love him.
And I seen the Nelk Boys put him on their YouTube, so I was just like, I don't know, I was just like, that's fucking pretty funny. As an entertainment stand view, I think he's like one of the best entertainers.
Yeah, 100%.
But yeah, like, obviously, like the street thing is completely different to the whole entertainment side.
All that's just bullshit anyway, man. Everyone who like think out there like, oh yeah, I'm a real gangster. You singing songs.
Rappers that are
you
saying
singing nursery rhymes. You ain't a real gangster. You know what I mean? Like, there's some out there, you're like, Vince Staples and shit like that. You're like, yo, no, you straight up, you a dog.
Yeah, and
but like
King Von, he's actually hit.
Yeah, YBN Young Boy. Like you came out of Baton Rouge, bro. You seen some shit, dude. Like straight up. But like, Post Malone ain't seen shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's a couple of people who just like put a couple of face tattoos on and say they can rap, and then like try to play this thing. And
it
like,
definitely was a craze for like I feel like from 2017 to like 2018, 20.
Well, no, 100%. Like
it kind of stopped maybe like 2 years ago as much as it was because it was getting ridiculous. Like,
well, I think little baby changed that. He didn't get no tattoos or anything, and like he fucking Lil Wayne right now, man.
Yeah,
like little baby king. But like 6ix9ine though, like, oh dude, I find him so funny. Like as a comic, dude, like there hasn't been someone that funny in the hip hop scene since Eminem.
So like, how old are you?
I'm 28.
Okay, so you're only 2 years.
Yeah.
3 years older than me.
Yeah, but like, so like when it comes to
like craziness, like it was almost like more like the show. It's like a wrestler. It's like a pro wrestler.
Yeah, exactly, man.
Yeah.
Like I love the fact that like whether or not he's legit or not legit, like doesn't matter. Like he's created this character in hip hop which hasn't been around for so long. Yeah. Like hip hop is inherently funny. Yeah. Like, like Afro Man, like Slick Rick, like Eminem, like these dudes are funny. Like they're very funny people. Yeah. And like I think it's like a huge part of hip hop to be funny, and no one since like I guess Eminem, like Nick Cannon has like maybe Hopsin and Tyler have taken this kind of like alternate ramp, and even then like Tyler was like what 2010 2012 like that's a decade ago, bro. That's a decade ago, so like 6ix9ine's coming through now, and he's just doing what Tyler did back in the day, but like he just snitched on a motherfucker. Yeah. And it's kind of like, yeah, he snitched on someone, but also you would definitely snitch on someone. Like everyone's hating. Everyone's like, I wouldn't snitch on that motherfucker. You went to Trinity, dickhead. You would snitch on anyone. You snitch on your own mom, bro. You snitch on your own mom, bro. You snitch on your own. You're like, oh, bro, straight up, someone, fuck those white dudes saying, oh, I hate this guy because he snitches. Fuck you, bro. You went to Wesley. You told a teacher because you got bullied and you're fucking 12. Give a fuck, bro. Straight up. Give a hypocrite ass motherfuckers. You a snitch too.
Have you seen those memes of like there's like that like that generic white kid, and it just says like it's like stuff like Megan Thee Stallion's a snitch, like what? And shit like that. It's actually fucking funny.
That's the wildest thing. That's the wildest thing. Like straight up, you're like, oh yeah, like shoot a woman, don't snitch. That's bullshit. That's some like. You think you a gangster because you shot a woman?
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, yeah, you gang. Oh, yeah, you a fucking gangster. Hey, you a gangster. You shot a woman in the feet? What is this? Back to the Future? You trying to make her dance?
Yeah,
like, that's some bullshit, bro.
I don't know. I see.
You're 5'2". You're angry because you shot a girl because she's taller than you. That's what the issue is. She writes better songs than you. She came up faster than you. You're Canadian. No one has respect for you. Fuck Tory Lanez.
You heard it here first.
Sponsored by Hennessy. Fuck Tory Lanez.
But I do. Tory Lanez is another one. I do like his music, and also how he like,
good.
and how he does how he come up as well, where he like really just goes hell hard, and then he's like owned all his masters and all this crazy shit.
Yeah, I mean everything's great, but like just don't shoot a girl
Yeah, I
in the
know that.
feet.
Yeah. I understand. I'm not condoning shooting women in the feet, but
The craziest thing is like obviously there's so many artists that like have done wild shit where you're like, I don't agree with that. And
who would you,
they're
Chris
like,
Brown or something?
okay, you know, Chris Brown, R. Kelly, like you go into the movie like scene, you know, you got like fucking like comedy scene, you got Bill Cosby, you got Louis C.K., you got Chris D'Elia right now. You know what I mean?
I hope he didn't do that, eh?
But this is the thing, right? This is the thing. What I find strange, like some people forgive certain people immediately and don't forgive other people. Like I really don't like Chris Brown.
Yeah.
Like, I really don't like Chris Brown. But, fuck, I love R. Kelly. And, like, that's terrible. Because, what R. Kelly did is so much worse. However, R. Kelly wrote way better music than Chris Brown. And, like, it's terrible. But, like, certain, like, it's like MJ, you know, like, certain people will choose to acknowledge the crime of certain people. You know, XXXTentacion. Like, fucking Ozzy Osbourne, Marilyn Manson, Led Zeppelin, David Bowie's been accused of like pedophilia, there's all sorts of stuff. Like you have like XXXTentacion's like press release when Spotify were like, oh, we're taking you off our feature playlist. Like they said, hey, we're taking R. Kelly and we're taking XXXTentacion off. His one was like
not even gone to court yet.
Yeah, it hadn't even gone to court yet. Well, I mean, regardless of that, like it seemed like a pretty fucking hectic case. Like you know, probably steer away from that. But like, however, their statement was like, we're taking these two people off, and R. Kelly's management were like, yeah, you know, okay, like there's video evidence that he did it. Like we apologize, like we're not gonna take it. But XXXTentacion's management were like, okay, well if you're gonna cancel us, are you gonna cancel all these guys? And they put up like a list, and there's like 100 people list, and it was pretty much anyone that you'd ever admired, and a case next to them, and you're kind of like, yeah, of like.
But do you think he like a lot? Well, there's got to be a number of them that are like there's accused ones and shit like that.
It's accused of too, but like, where does art come from?
Craziness, I suppose.
You know what I mean? Like art comes from a place of trauma. You know what I mean? It comes from like that Van Gogh cut his ear off. You know what I mean? Like art comes from this place where people go, I feel like I need to express myself in a particular way, and I don't get that from anybody else, so I need to express it in this format, whether that's music or painting or rap or comedy or whatever, you know. And like, you know, especially with comedy, tragedy plus time equals comedy, you know, like Shakespeare, like what's up, like shout out to Shakespeare.
If you're listening to this,
if you're listening to this, William, Bill, Big B, you know, shout outs to you. Give Hamlet my best. But like it comes from a place of like trauma. It comes from a place of not being able to express yourself. Like no one wants to watch a TV show where everyone's like really happy, and like hell put together. Like the craziest thing is like the audience, like the world doesn't want resolution. The world wants conflict. Like the audience wants conflict. The audience wants this fucking tragedy. The audience wants this controversy. And like, if you find someone that expresses that controversy, whether or not it's subconscious and it comes out later on, or if it's like really apparent right now, where it kind of comes down to like, I guess like shock jockeys and like bachelors and you know gossip tabloid kind of magazines. Like that's what the audience wants.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. I never understood them, mate. Like I do, but I'm just like.
But it gets too much for them, and then they go, "Oh, we don't want this. How dare you?" You were Karen. You were Karen on World Star complaining.
But like World Star's like pretty much like a lot of drama. Like
I love World Star, bro.
A lot of drama.
Dude,
I've unfollowed World Star just because they kept on fucking popping up on my shit.
Nah.
And blocked out a lot of my other shit that I was seeing, you know?
I love it, bro. I love World Star. Someone drove a car through another convenience store? Fuck yeah, bro. You know, let me watch that shit.
I seen that today.
I want to watch the world burn as long as I'm not in that city.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
We're lucky in the most isolated city in the world. I think we are. I think we still hold that crown.
It's like that fucking Beirut explosion, bro.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
Wow, bro. Like I saw that, I was like, that's some wild shit.
I've never seen anything like that.
Never seen anything like that,
footage like that.
Yeah, no, like not like live. You know, you see the movie and stuff, but like But you can't stop watching it, man. You can't stop watching it.
I've had to like try to like learn to like pull my vision of like all this like stuff that's going on in the world a bit back.
Dude, I wish I could do that, but I have to keep you like involved in it. Like if I don't know what's going on, I'm irrelevant.
Yeah, like I feel like I don't know. I just feel like I could be way more occupied without looking at that.
I mean, like
on better stuff, you know.
Yeah, no, I feel like it would make you a better person. However, you know, like we said before, no one wants to fucking see a nice motherfucker.
Yeah, that's true.
No one wants to see someone like well put together, like doing a good thing. Like how much, like when you see something on Facebook where it's like, oh, this man walked up to these homeless people and gave them all haircuts and money and stuff. How long you watch that 4-minute video for? You watch it for 20 seconds and then you turn it off. You're like, yeah, I get it. He's real nice. Fuck it. Oh, shit. World star. You know what I mean?
Yeah, why?
There's 400 motherfuckers beating up this white dude with dreadlocks. Hit him. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like you could be as compassionate as what you want, but like that's not what you want to see on the gram, bro. You want to see some wild shit. You want to see some crazy stuff. You want to see a guy do like 7 backflips and then go get the titties out. Like
that's true. Yeah, it's just like entertainment. It's like quick entertainment. Like these like TikTok's crazy. Like when you look at that as well.
I'm not on that. Hey,
I was on it for a bit just like because I was fucking around with it, and then also just like looking at like there's so you can sit on that for
girls are just
1
too young.
hour. Oh yeah, that is definitely.
Dude, it was like I got on it. I was on it for like a little bit. Like I had like a thing going with another comedian. I was like, I'll get more followers than you, and we did that for like 2 weeks. And I was on it, and I was like, oh man, it's just like young girls in bikinis. Like I can't watch this, bro. I can't watch this. I deleted it straight away. I was like, man, this is weird.
It is a bit weirdly sexualized, eh? Especially for like that. It's an L user app, like.
Well, I think it might be more so that like from the time that we're from, like. We're more used to sexualizing women than what it is they're being sexualized. You know, like if she wants to put like stuff out, how she puts it out, yeah, fair enough. It's my interpretation. Same as my jokes. You know, if I put some stuff out, it's my interpretation of it, and the audience reads it a certain way, and they might misconstrue it, and they might be like, "Fuck that guy." Yeah, it's the same with like young chicks on TikTok. They just want to dance. They just have fun. They don't know that. There's a bunch of 40-year-old dudes on there with a different interpretation of what they're doing. Yeah,
that's true. Yeah, and it's also how like you use like the Explorer page really with that, and like with Instagram you sort of like decide what you want to look at, so you kind of don't get this influx of like any age people on it.
Oh
man,
it's
quite more restricted to like your.
I would love to like if I was like an app guy, like the app that I would develop, I would develop 2 apps, and it'd be like, hey, anyone under the age of this on any platform is blocked. That'd be it. That'd be like anyone under this age on any platform is blocked, and like it's just like a little thing. You go, all right, anyone under 18, boom, blocked, and you get to like pick like your young sisters or your cousins or your family or whatever, and like they get excluded from it, and you just go boom, they're all blocked. That and an app for like I said before.
Like that would be good for like just having to do that in general.
Yeah, it should be. Like it should be as soon as you go as soon as you go over 18. Yeah, as soon as you go over 18, there should be an app. Like that's how Facebook should work. As soon as you hit over 18, you shouldn't be able to talk to anyone under the age of 18 without like permission from their parents' fucking account. Yeah. Like straight up. Like that's how it should work. That should be
mandatory. Yeah.
Yeah, that should how it work.
That would with all the crazy shit.
Because it's like man, there's like 45-year-old fucking dudes on TikTok just like jerking off, you know, over like Charlie or whatever the fuck that girl's name is. Like, you know that's what it is, bro. Like, you know that's what it is. Chinese dude, just like, you know what I mean? Just collected data and coming out life, bro. That's all it is. And the second app idea is like app that basically you can type in. You can be like, all right, I don't want to listen to anyone who like has got a case. Like I don't want to listen to anyone who got a domestic violence case. I don't want to listen to anyone who got like a pedophilia case, and it just like filters all of those out of your like Spotify playlist.
That's a good idea as well.
Yeah, that's my idea. Hennessy, sponsored, progressive. Yeah, but that's the thing.
Sponsored by Hennessy app.
Like if I knew how to make apps, that's what I'd do. I'd be like straight away, yo, I want to make an app that like anyone with a case gets filtered out of my playlist, and they go.
Surely you could pitch that.
Yeah, I'm doing it right now. Any app developers, this is my idea. I know if you saw this. I'm following. I know if you saw this, motherfuckers.
Oh, bro, this is off to a fucking good start. Can we get to a bit of, just so that people know, a bit about you, you know.
Oh, okay, yeah, cool.
So we're gonna bring it back. Like, when? So were you born in Australia?
Hi, I'm Rory. I'm a Leo. No, I was born in the UK. I was born in a place called Middlesbrough, Billingham, which is like near like Newcastle. So like how I say it is like Geordie Shore.
Is that?
Yeah, that's like pretty much. It's like 20-30 minutes away from where I'm from.
Oh, Geordie Shore is actually a place.
No, well, it's called Newcastle.
Okay.
But if you're from Newcastle, like your nickname is Geordie. So like you know how like if you're from Liverpool, you're a Scouse, or if you're from London, like I guess London, you're like a Cockney.
Okay.
I guess.
Yeah.
You know, I guess depending on where you're from, but like. It's just kind of like you're a geezer. Like there's certain wherever you're from in England, you have like a name. So like you know in like West Australia, you're like a sand groper. You know, yeah. That's what they're called. Like this in West Australia, they're called sand gropers because like we live in the desert.
Yeah,
There's sand everywhere.
Sand gropers.
And I think they call people in Queensland cunts. But
Is that really?
Rory Lowe. I'm just gonna yell out my own name throughout the podcast. By the way, like I'm Jason Derulo. Let's do it. So I'm Geordie. Yeah. Well, I'm Smoggy, but like Geordie Shore is the name of like the thing. And so like when I first came over to Australia, my voice was like, "E like why I'm proper touching on the birds and like have a couple of beers." And that like slowly turned into what I talk like now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, that is hectic. So that was your like that's really thick. Was that south or north?
So hell north. Yeah,
hell north.
Yeah, hell
okay,
north,
yeah.
northeast. Yeah.
And how long you been here for?
Oh, dude, I've been here since I was 11, so I've been here for like 17
yeah.
years. Yeah, so next year I can start drinking.
Oh, just sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So my dad used to play football out here.
Yeah.
In the 80s, late 80s. And then we all came out on a holiday and we liked it. So like a year later, my dad decided to like move the whole family out.
Yep.
And like to be
honest,
honest,
was he just coming back and forth to do soccer?
No. So he played for England for a bit, and then
that's good. That's cool.
I think before he played for England, he came out here to play football for a year because one of his mates that he met in England, Tommy Morass, who was a goalkeeper for Perth Comedy, like they met up and like. I don't really know the story, but he came out.
Yeah. So
and then like I guess like 20 years later, he was like, "Wow, what a great place! Like, wouldn't it be cool if I moved my whole family out there?"
Yeah.
And like he's an engineer like by profession, and so this was like back when like they were just letting like any white people in. So they were like, "Oh fuck, you're sunburnt.
Yeah, get in with the rest of these cunts."
So they let us in, and we never left.
Yeah, well, that's a cool story. Like there's, I couldn't imagine. Could you do that? Could you just move from here?
Bro, that's so wild that my dad did that, man. Like, because he was like 4. I guess he was like 40 when he did it. Like,
yeah, no
like
shit.
that's so crazy. Like to me that like he just grabbed his whole family and was just like, "Nah, we're leaving." Like I remember like my nana, you know, like love her very much. Like God bless. Like I remember her and my granddad like running alongside the train that we were leaving.
Oh really?
Like and just like crying.
Yeah, cause
like just because we're leaving the other side of the world, and like that was so emotional for me because she was like oh my nana Lil, bro. She was like whoa, like oh man, like so close, and she passed away while I was out here, and I was 12, so I didn't really get it, but like. I got this like, this sounds so weird, but like there's this like shower gel like bubble bath stuff. Yeah. Like that she used to like bathe me in when I was like a kid, and like the smell, like is like so resonant, and like every like year for like Christmas, my other nana like buys me that like shower gel. Yeah. And so like every year I get like this like beautiful reminder of like my nana.
Well, that's like a nice way to like actually have something to remind, like, you know, that's consistent, you know.
Yeah, you know, and like it's one of those things where you're like, oh, I'm crying in the shower again. I'm fucking with you, cousin. I'm fucking with you.
No, but like no, it is like I don't know. that's like a good way to like that's a good like segment that people need to like understand about. You do have
man.
emotions.
Oh no, 100%. Like I've like my granddad passed away. Like maybe like 4 months ago.
You're good now.
Oh yeah, no, I'm good. And like, it's one of those things that like, like grief is like a very powerful thing, and like it needs to be respected more. A lot of people like fear away from it, and it's one of those things where it's like it's an opportunity for you to reflect on all the amazing things that this person's done for you, and all the amazing like moments that you've had with them, and like it's not sad.
Yeah.
Cause like you're gonna die.
Yeah.
You're gonna die.
We're gonna die.
No, we drank half a bottle of Henny in like 20 minutes. We're gonna die early, cause you know what I mean. Like we're gonna go out, but like, just do your thing, enjoy yourself, like be respectful, and like everyone's gonna hate. Everyone's always gonna hate. Doesn't matter where you at. Everyone's always gonna hate. But some people are gonna help respect you for what you do. So just like be true to them and show love.
That's it. Show love.
Show love.
Be kind.
Hennessy. Show love. Rory Lowe.
There's gonna be so much good little fucking cutouts for this.
Oh yeah, cuz yeah.
100%.
Yeah. You're like the guy that's at the party that's like, wow, this party's so fun. This party's so fun. Isn't it great? This party's McDonald's.
This is a good party.
I'm loving it. Shout out Chewy.
Oh, bro, yeah, actually, shout out Chewy.
Yeah, no, I've got a couple people I want to shout out. Like, I'll shout out Simo.
Yeah.
Like, from Mills. Simo from Mills.
From Mills
Records.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is the grey long hair?
Nah, fuck that dude.
What's his name?
That's Bales.
Oh yeah.
But like the young cuzzy with the Skepta tracksuit and the Nikes on, bro.
We did a show there, man. Like we did an art show there.
Yeah,
and,
no,
Simo's
a man.
People tagged the building.
Yeah.
And we got.
Oh, you were those motherfuckers, bro. Straight. Oh, okay, dude. Because like I always come in and I'm always having like cheeky little smoke or whatever with like Simo out the back. Yeah. And like I came out one time. I was like, yo, someone graphed up this joint. That was you, cuzzy.
No, that was my like.
I'm leaving.
Fans. My fans. Come back. It's art, bro. It's art. You gotta respect the artists,
I don't know about the graph.
No, they're creative.
No, I guess I don't know about the
same thing.
It's the tag. It's the tag. I don't know if I respect the tag.
Okay, well,
I respect the graph because like you're trying to create like a piece.
Yeah.
But like I don't know if I respect the tag.
Okay, so like a tag is basically like a one-liner for you in comedy. So
yeah.
You get a one-liner. It's cool. It's like good. But if you can put together a special,
I don't do one-liners. I don't do one.
Okay. Because the tag is also called a one-liner if you don't take your pen off the wall.
I just don't like the ignorance of the place of the tag or the graffiti.
Yeah.
See, that's the thing. That's the thing. I guess I don't understand when it comes to like tagging and graffiti. I'm like, why? Because there's some places, like on the back of a billboard or like when you drive in Frio, when you drive in Frio, like before they built that like apartment block that like just popped up, like when you drive in off Canning Highway, just before they built that like brand new apartment block, there was this like hell nice piece that someone had obviously done when they were like knocking down the actual building, but they like snuck in and done it before that. So when they knocked it down, it was hell high up and it was beautiful. Yeah. It was good piece. I was like, man, that's legit. Yeah, that's sick. Yeah, like you see wool stores, like you see like when you're driving on the train, like all those ones just on the side of the bridge on that concrete like round thing, just near the like Leighton Beach. Like those are wild. But then you just see some cunt just fucking like tagging up like the church. You're like, why are you tagging up the church, bro? What did Jesus do to you?
That's not like like a lot of people that actually do graffiti, I feel like aren't tagging the church. You know what I mean? People that are like,
you need to sort out your culture.
The people that are like walking out of their house drunk or some shit and they find a tin of paint, bro, are probably those people that are tagging on church.
I mean, I'm hating, but like one time I sprayed up a Coles. So like I shouldn't be hating. I shouldn't be. I sprayed up some fucking quote. Some Instagram quote, like I guess like it was like 2010. I guess we went on Instagram, but it was just like some like, a lion and a lamb. Oh, I don't know what the fuck it was, but like we like he sprayed up Coles. He's drunk shit. I guess he's just young because he's trying to like,
Have
like
fun.
rebel. Yeah, you know, and that's cool. That's all
It
right.
is fun.
That's all right. I mean, it's all right. It's just like be artistic.
Yeah.
Try to be artistic. You know what I mean? Like don't tag up a bus stop.
Yeah, I know,
Don't
but it's
tag
like
up a
all
brand
comes
new
with like
building.
age, you know.
Yeah.
It's all like if like you know I've always seen like that stuff growing up, like whatever, you know, being around like a lot of like watching that sort of thing when I'm being younger.
It's an interesting culture.
Yeah, it's definitely it's almost like you watch like a person go from like a certain age to like another, like you watch them develop through their graffiti as like their mental space how it develops and how like complex it gets, you know.
And like it's so much better than just like shoplifting. You know what I mean? At least
Well,
there's like
no,
some sort of
you
like
get something out of shoplifting, you don't get anything out of graffiti. You know?
well, I mean, like I mean, it's the same
for
as
fun.
like graffiti, shoplifting, skating. It's kind of like these very like small rebellions towards authority. You know
Do
what
you
I mean?
reckon skateboarding's like that?
Well, yeah, definitely, man. Like you shouldn't be there.
Oh,
You know what I mean? Like you get like you always got to
do.
deal with security.
Yeah.
Like it like not that I'm a big skater, but like I hang out with skaters and I've seen them just getting hassled by people because they're just trying to have fun.
Yeah.
And like people are like, oh well, you can't have fun like that here because you're damaging property. And it's like, man, if they didn't, I'm using the architecture.
Yeah.
I'm like this is I'm activating this space.
Yeah,
bro.
it's now like a movie, like it's part of something.
Yeah, it's like 10 o'clock at night. No one else is here. I'm using this thing that this guy has created to be interacted with, bro.
Yeah, that's actually fucking, when you think of it like that, as like some sort of like, it's almost like if you were like, you know, like if they're like, you're like literally making energy in that position off of that architecture.
Well, dude, I have a master's in architecture. Like when it
Oh,
comes,
actually?
yeah, no, legit. Like when it comes to that stuff, like you know, like you see people doing like parkour and stuff, and like people might think it's lame, but like if you can design a building that like not only can be used as like a commercial, residential, like retail space, but that could also be used as like an athletic space. You know, like where
That
people
would be
can.
crazy if it was even like a working out like athletic space.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, that
dude.
would be such a like a weird like.
Make
way
a building with a rock wall on it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But like, I mean, obviously the government's like, oh yeah, no health and safety. You need a
Well,
fucking
you can
ticket.
do that like rock wall up to like maybe 2 meters.
Yeah, but I know. But I mean, like, it's just one of
I
those.
know.
It's one of those things that like it's really left out of like the public and kind of like
You know where it's-
sphere.
You know where it's not? In fucking Barcelona. Bro, no, 100%. Like Barcelona, because I went there only when I was like 21 or whatever.
Yeah.
And I was like, bro, because it's all the skate spots off of like Tony Hawk and shit.
Oh, yeah,
And you're
dude.
just like, what the fuck? Like, there's like the planter box things are like fucking like ramps and like, yeah, and it's like everything is, it's like accepted to skate there.
Well, I mean, like Europe's regulations of like health and safety are totally different to like what
Yeah.
ours are. So like we're like, you know, when people call us like a nanny state and shit, like
Yeah.
it's like, I mean, I know people are like, oh, what do you mean you can't get drunk in the pub and stuff? Like, yeah, that's one thing. And like the pool around the fence is one thing. Like I'm like, you got to make sure that's happening. But like the railing on the fucking like 0.4 meter, like it's some bullshit, cuz.
Yeah.
And like you go to any of the museums in like Barcelona, like you've seen it. Like there's just 100 cunts skating
Yeah.
outside the front,
Even
just
Melbourne.
like dropping like, you know, 2-3 meter drops, and you're like, this is crazy. And it's like obviously no one is gonna fall off the edge of the 3 meter drop outside the museum, you know. But the thing is, like, their culture is different to ours because they know like how to handle their shit.
Yeah.
Australians don't really know how to handle their shit
Yeah.
at all, bro.
You think it's because we're like being like comforted too much by like the government?
Nah,
like, the
man,
whole
it's
thing of,
no,
like-
it's because cunts are wild here, bro. Because like you go in the ocean and something might eat you.
Yeah, but like, do you reckon that what? So that
Dude, we've been raised in this country off footy and anti-authoritism.
it's really like it's
That-
because we're the
that's what it
is it because
is.
we're like I don't know. It is like a weird like that. Like you already grow up to like not like any authority and
Dude,
any.
we're a convict country that follows
quite-
probably the most like, other than actual fighting, most contact sport like in the world, and like that's what it is.
Yeah.
Like if you don't play footy, or if you don't watch footy, you're ostracized in this country.
Yeah, I felt like especially when I was like back at work and I'm like having conversations. I'm having conversations with people and they're like trying to tell me about football, and I'm like, bro, I like don't follow what the fuck like
Yeah.
is going on. Now because with this like a couple mates like at work did a footy tipping thing,
Yeah.
so I've now had to like. Look
Oh,
at,
I
like,
watch
the
footy if
teams.
I'm betting on it.
Yeah, if you're betting on it, but like that's.
Straight
But
up.
even then, I'm not even watching it. I'm just like watching the phone.
Yeah.
But like.
Did I win yet?
Yeah, that's.
It's
literally-
pending. It's pending. Why is it still pending?
But some people do like a fucking 4 multi-bet and they're just like winning like 2K off of like.
Oh,
$20.
bro, like there's a couple of people that I know that like are all about that. Like VIP Halim, but one of my boys is like he has like a professional betting thing.
Yeah.
And like so he's like, all right, this week we're gonna put like fucking 15 bets on this, and this, and like straight up, he wins. And like he'd play it off like two betting agencies, you know, and so he'd be like, oh, what's up? We're going to take this much from this thing. I'm going to take this much from this thing. And you get a bonus price from this. And you get a bonus price from that. And if you sign up a friend, you get a bonus price of this. So you can put down like $50. Minimum you're going to make, even if you lose, is like $350. And you're like, what? The VIP Slim Dog. I think that's what I think it is. And we'll tag it in. We'll tag it in the thing. We'll tag it in. But like, yeah, no, like that's what he's doing now, bro. Like, which is sick. And like for me, I'm like, I knew there was a thing. Like you see, like you get so many advertisements where it's like, oh yeah, $50 free bet if you sign up to this, or you could win 2-3 quarters of your money. Like it's like, man, if you definitely played this right, like you could just be like raking in free money from this shit.
I just get too frustrated losing a bet that I'm like, I know I didn't have no understanding.
How much you
what
put
the
on
fuck's
bets?
going on.
How much you put on bets?
I don't bet on sport, but if I go to a casino, it would probably be most like $50.
Oh, okay. So
Or
like
at a time, that would be the most, like, you know what I mean? But like
that's what
I would
makes
say,
sport
like,
fun.
oh,
So
what,
just
you
be
don't
like,
bet?
I'm gonna put $10
Yeah.
on this team to win, and then for like 90 minutes you're like, fucking yeah, dude. That's
And
the
you
shit,
really
dude.
give a fuck about. Yeah, I suppose maybe that's what I need to do when like
Even if
I
you
have
lose
mates
by
that
40
watch-
points.
watch the footy, I'll just bet on it,
Yeah.
and I'll be held into it.
Yeah, dude. That's why I like
It's not a
betting.
bad idea.
But like I don't bet a lot. Like if everyone around me is betting, I'll be like, hey, whatever your bet is, can I do half of that and I'll give you the money, and then I'll just get hell excited. But like I don't actually want to like sign up to any shit.
Yeah. No, I feel like that's I don't know, because like you're saying, there's so many ads for it. It's a trap.
Oh yeah.
Anything that has heaps of adverts,
yeah.
you should not probably have.
Yeah, that's why I don't buy dishwashing liquid.
I've never. Yeah, that's why. Actually, no. I won't.
That's why I wash my dishes by hand, bitch.
Yeah, I don't wash my dishes by hand.
Do you have a dishwasher here,
Nah.
bro?
Oh, my missus. No,
Yeah.
I don't have missus.
No, I just broke up with my missus, and she had a dishwasher.
And she, so now you've got.
Now I got no missus, no dishwasher. Now I'm fucked.
Also, actually,
Yeah.
because we're like a certain way into this,
Yeah.
we want to say 7th of the 11th.
7th to the 11th, yeah. Yeah.
No.
I'm
11th,
working there.
No, 7th of the 11th.
Yeah, not so this.
It is 7th to the 11th,
Yes,
yeah.
it is, yeah.
And it's at the Astro.
Astra Theatre, yeah.
Astra.
Astra Theatre.
Astra.
So it's
In
a
Leadville? Is that no,
I'll-
Mount Lily?
You know what? I'll do
Yeah,
it.
you do it, yeah.
Yeah. I got you too fucked up before we even started this shit. 7th of November at Astra Theatre. I'm trying to film a special for like Netflix or like Amazon or whoever the fuck will buy it.
That's it.
But Matsu's filming it.
There you go. Matsu, he's actually a great.
Yeah, so he
videographer.
just did Crooked Colours.
Yeah.
Oh, that's my Geordie coming out. He just did Crooked Colours, new video clip. And he did all the Flumes video clips and all
Oh,
the
no
like
shit.
Flumes
Is Flume from
artwork.
Perth? Am I like?
No, I think I assume he's from over east. I don't think.
I thought that as well, but then I remember asking someone that the other week, and they were trying to tell me that he's from Perth, and I was like, I've never heard that.
No, those F and Z dudes from Perth though.
Man, how crazy is this? Because I work electrical.
Yeah, I'm so impressed. I was so
Construction.
impressed. I didn't know until they dropped the new Yeezy track.
Yeah, but they've done like all Denzel Curry stuff.
Yeah, and
They've
all
done
the
all
ASAP on testing,
Yeah,
bro. I was like, well, how have I not heard about these guys?
Bro.
I've been in the scene the whole time,
I worked with this guy. Well, one of them's a DJ.
dude. I've been sleeping.
An
These
old school
guys are
DJ,
killing
DMC,
it,
DMC
bro.
champion. When he was like 17, I remember seeing that. Bass showed me that.
Oh, bro.
But I work with this guy that was a builder. His
Yeah.
brother is that guy, the one with the dark hair and shit.
Oh
from
man,
FMZ.
honestly, I was just like, dude, I
What is
was
it?
blown away.
Fanatic.
Fanatic and Z or Fanatic Z. I don't know. I feel like we're just butchering it now.
we're
I feel
fucking
like
up,
we're
but
just disrespecting.
We'll put him down here. We'll put him down.
No, but like straight up, because it was because I know that there was some fucking other dudes doing ASAP stuff as well, like Clams Casino. Are they Australian as well?
I don't think so. Wait, Clams Casino. I don't think he's Australian.
I don't know, but like these dudes has been fucking working underground, bro.
Even,
but like, if we're gonna shout out some Perth motherfuckers, I'm gonna shout out Mali Jose.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shout out Nelson. I'm gonna shout out not Power Negro because they got Pac Negro. Super Ego right now. Adrian Vizugio, like hell yeah, dude. Like also I can't pronounce that guy's name. Fuck, dude. They make it so hard for white guys to pronounce their names. It's like just call yourself John. John
Mayer.
John.
Shout out John Mayer.
Oh, shout out John Mayer. I love you boys.
No, but there's a lot of stuff going on in Perth at the moment. I seen that you like guys.
Shadow.
Yeah. Shout out to Shadow.
Dude, I'm so stoked we got him on the fucking comedy lounge thing, bro. That was so sick.
That actually went like the reaction from the crowd was like they were ready for that.
Oh yeah, so Colin, so if you don't know, there's a Perth Tonight show, like Conan O'Brien kind of thing. So they interview, like they had the mayor on there. They had Peter Roast on from Kath and Kim, and they've had Mayor Petit from
Peter Roast
Frigo.
on the guy that's Russell Coit?
No, he's not the guy. You know Kath and Kim, the TV show Kath and Kim.
That's not the same guy.
No, you probably watch Fat Pizza. Hey.
Yeah, I watched Fat Pizza.
Yeah.
I've seen Kath and Kim, but I thought that was the same person, like him and fucking. Isn't it not?
No, it's the guy.
Okay.
But he massive, and so like it's just so beautiful to have like this thing in Perth and to have Shadow on it as well. I was like, man, I want to hook this up. He was like, Rory, do you know any rappers? I was like, oh, I know a couple. He's like, you know anyone who wanted to do like one song for like $350? I was like,
yeah, mate,
who can I think of that might want to do a song for an ounce? Let me check my Instagram. Let me call 1-800-SHADOW. Yeah, yo, what's up, guys? You want to make some money? Like, straight up.
Yeah,
guys.
it was a good night, man.
He slayed it, dude, as well. He slayed it.
Yeah, he needs to post that video. I fucking filmed this little video.
Dude, I've got it, bro. I've got a couple of videos of him, bro. He's just posted on that right now. We're going to post a video, Shadow right now, doing like 15 seconds at the Comedy Lounge in Perth. Bang!
1, 2, 3. You see them hanging up my brother, that's who's getting paid. My teacher told me picking up a piece of the match was getting great for more than grams I ever weighed. When life gives you lemons, I was on to make some lemonade. You see them hating on my crime, but I'm still getting paid. My teacher told me picking up I need some better grades. The match was getting great for more than grams I ever weighed. When life gives you lemons, I was on to make some lemonade. Make some noise for yourself.
You can do that now in editing.
That was actually good.
Yeah, you
and
can
we
do
just
that in
cut out
editing. Yeah. Now afterwards they're gonna be like, oh, do it in editing.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna do, aren't we?
But see, that's the thing, man. I wanna bridge all these gaps, man. Like, cause I spend so much time with rappers and singers and producers and I spend all my time in studios, like I want to do like skits for albums. I want to do intros for tracks. Like I want to do that kind of like Bernie Mac, oh Kanye,
But
straight up.
you know what we were gonna ask you to do?
I have no idea.
Host a rap show.
Oh, dude. Okay, so this is something I've wanted to do, and I haven't even spoken to anyone about it yet. And this is I don't know if this was the right place to try and ask for it, but like fuck it, we're drinking Henny. But remember the beatdown.
The beatdown.
Yeah,
Remember the beat battle.
the beat battle shit where it was like 30 producers and like 30 rappers, and you got mismatched with shit like that. Yeah. Like shout out Chew, who I've been with. He was talking about it last night. I want to host that. Like
I don't think they do them anymore.
no, they stopped like 2 years ago. Like Ray, you know, like Ray, like hell respect to Ray, like Waller, like straight up, like those guys, like they ran that stuff, and now it's them, and you know, like they're doing well.
Because
like
Creed's won a few of them.
Yeah, no. Creed Birch, all about Creed, bro.
Yeah.
All about. He got some bangers.
Creed's got
as
like
well,
fucking
bro.
like sounds like some fucking like energetic like
Dude.
like, and it builds up and it's fucking that.
Dude, he got a catalog that looks like the Yellow Pages, bro. This cunt has got, and it's you don't skip nothing. Like you reading every cunt's name, you like A. Anderson, banger.
Yeah.
A. Anderson's banger. Like Aaron Anderson's double banger. Like straight up, Creed got a catalog that looks like a K-Map brochure, bro. He got everything in that bitch.
He's actually got a lot of nice stuff. But we've actually been in the studio quite a few times with him.
But I would love to
Sure.
host some stuff like that, man.
Well,
I would love
would
to
you-
get together with like 30 producers, 30 rappers, pick everyone out of a hat, do it
Yeah.
again, beat down, beat lounge, fucking
Well, like,
go.
how many people do you reckon they get to one of them?
Dude, they pulled it in. They sold out everything at the Rosemount, man. Like those things
True.
were massive, man, and they were such a vibe.
I'm gonna have to talk to Bass Cadet.
No, you got to talk to Ray. You got to talk to the guy who set it up first.
Okay, we'll talk to Bass.
Yeah,
Well, but
yeah,
I
yeah,
mean, like
talk-
Bass would be
talk
like
to-
more inclined to like do help with something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
so
yeah,
maybe
but-
Bass could talk to Ray.
But like respect the
Yeah.
old
I've never
homies who built
went
it up.
to him or anything.
Yeah, no, straight. Well, I'll, if
they're not
you
doing it and you think
if you
it's a
want to
good
do
thing.
it, like we gotta check with the big homie first.
Yeah,
We
well,
gotta
that'd be
check
cool
with
to
Ray.
even get him like and work with him and be like, look,
Mhm.
we will happily do most of the
Mhm.
work if you want to
Mhm.
like just like
Yeah,
put your
no.
thing on.
Like that's something I'd be hell about as well.
Yeah.
Like that's something that I really want to do. Like I want to be heavily involved in the hip hop scene here because like right now, hip hop like that young dude, bro. You seen that like Black Napoleon?
Yeah, I know Black and White.
Oh boy,
He's like, he just started with the like sort of doing drill stuff now, and it's actually like sounding like
bro.
legit.
That's some shit. Cause someone called gigs, man. He got an opener, man. Straight up.
And fuck, man, there's so many artists coming out right now. That's like, and there's so many people that want to do stuff.
They're
That's
putting in
the best.
work.
Yeah, and it's showing.
Putting in work.
I just feel like by the end of this year, there's going to be enough stuff that's been released from Perth online that it's going to like take a bit of like it's going to make a bit of a like a ripple effect where it's going to start coming in and like it's going to be easy to get that.
Bro, I've been
distance,
yelling
you
at
know?
him. I've been yelling at these. I sat down with Molly. I've been yelling at these young cuzzies, bro. Released like JC. Like I sat down with JC like fucking a year ago, and he was like, "Oh, what's the best thing to do?" And I was like, "Man, just release content. Like it's me
Consistently, yeah.
release content consistently." And then like fucking 3 weeks later, he goes, "Oh, I'm releasing 26 songs in 26 weeks." I sat down with Molly. I did the same thing. I was like, "Molly, fucking, this is what
Yeah.
you do. Release a song every fucking week. Have a
You know,
teaser on a Monday, have like a backstage fucking cool thing on a on a Thursday,
in the
and
studio
release
singing it or
like
some shit.
release the track on a Sunday, and then have your
On a
promotion
Friday.
again. Like no, release it on a Sunday
Or Sundays is
because
good,
it's a
but
gram, bro. It's a gram. Like
but on Friday they get on. They always, well, most of the time you get on this playlist that's like New Music Friday, and it's only on Friday.
yeah.
That's why a lot of artists do the whole Thursday 12 a.m.
Oh okay.
or 12 p.m. drop or whatever. It's like just at
Yeah.
midnight.
Oh, well, I mean, I guess that's the difference. Like, I tell them to release it like how
No, on
like,
Instagram? Yeah, definitely,
Yeah,
like
I
you're
do. I
saying,
do
yeah.
the gram shit. So
Yeah.
it's more like, all right, this is how I do it.
So do
Oh,
you
this is how I want to do it. I don't.
Yeah.
I don't do
you
that
don't
shit,
do it
man.
weekly, but like you still do a lot of content. And like, do you feel like? Because that's all I've been sort of like looking at lately is trying to figure out a consistent strategy.
Yeah.
You know, and like to do that, do you?
Oh, bro, it's fucked.
Yeah, man, listen to some people and they're like, yeah, I've literally dropped a video every single day.
Dude, every time I see someone do that, I have so much respect for them.
Yeah, and it's like, where do you find that like concentrated energy into one space?
I'm like, where? Like, how do you get rid of the fear? For me, that's what it is.
What's the fear of it? But
Like for me, the fear is like I'm not I get scared to put it out, bro.
because of what? You're flooding it, or
No, because I feel like they're hating, bro. It's just like
do
there's
you
something.
really think that people are hating?
Oh, dude, people are hating all the time. I get so many messages, bro.
Really?
I
I
get
suppose maybe comedy.
I get death threats every week. I get death threat every week.
for what? Your comedy is
Yeah,
not
dude,
like fucking
dude,
that out there. You know
I
what mean?
know, bro. I
it's
get
like-
death threat every week. But like, you fucking walk around the street, I'm gonna smash your head in. It's like, oh, good job, I'm not in Bankstown. Like
What?
straight up, bro. Like,
What?
dude? Like, honestly, I get so
People
much
have too much time, bro. People
Yeah.
like that, like it's like if you're,
It's something I gotta
if
work.
you-
I
no.
like I'm progressively working through.
you need to understand that
But when
people like that are not really rude.
oh no, like I've worked through it I've worked through it in the realm that I've got all my followers from. But now like I want to jump into this new thing, and this other new thing, and this other new thing, and like it's really hard now. Once I've become like kind of like all right at like these things, to like jump into these other lanes. You know what I mean? Like you're like I'm switching lanes, and like it's hard to me to switch lanes. Because like a lot of the only thing, like it's hell weird with Facebook and like Instagram stuff. It's almost like the only or maybe it's like my mind, but like the only things that I see are like the negative ones.
On
like
your comments.
Yeah, like they're the most liked ones, bro. It's because you know like everyone else just tag, it's just name tag, and they don't get likes. But there'll be one cunt be like, nah, fuck you, suck your mum's dick, you little pussy hole, or some shit, and that's got 11 likes. That's got a top, and you're like, oh no, my mum, I don't want to suck my mum's pussy hole. You know, so and then you think about it for half an hour, and you're like, oh, I could have made a whole video in half an hour.
Exactly, but this is where you got to understand is like that. Think about 6ix9ine. Everyone hates that cunt right now, or everyone wants to act like they hate that cunt right now.
Oh, dude.
Whatever the circumstance is,
man, everyone wants to hate him. He got features with Kanye. He got features with Young Thug.
Yeah.
He got features with Nicki Minaj. He got features with
while
Tory
she was
Lanez.
pregnant. Shout out Nicki Minaj doing those twerking videos while she was pregnant,
dude. Like, because that's why I listen up when I go to the gym, right? That's why I be listening when I go to the gym, and like I've been like listening to it. I've been like. Everyone that I love, like every artist that I fully respect, Nicki Minaj, Young Thug, Kanye West, have all done a track with him.
Yeah.
Dude, he had that Akon. He had Akon in his studio the other day.
Yeah, that is
locked up.
That's like, what is Akon doing? Like,
yo,
how he acts?
Akon's saving
Africa.
Yeah. He's saving the whole of Africa.
Yeah,
Meanwhile, he like, yeah, I'm gonna give 6ix9ine my locked up sample. Oh,
yeah, but like he's doing that to get another bag?
Nah, fuck that.
You don't reckon he's doing that to get another bag, or do you reckon he?
You think? He donated $600 million to fucking solar panels in Africa.
Yeah, I know he does shit like that.
You think he needs like 500 grand?
Maybe he's like, this 500 grand is directly going straight to that, and it doesn't have to like feed anyone else.
I mean, yeah, totally. If he's doing that, that's awesome. That's great.
I don't know. I just think I'm just
but
like, why would he do that if it wasn't just for like?
You know why? Because Akon's not a gangster.
But like he sing like a gangster.
No, Akon's not a gangster.
I used to listen to like Akon, like Cocaine Cowboy, and I used to think like this cunt is.
Yeah, but he ain't pretending. He ain't pretending, bro. He ain't pretending to be a gangster.
So now he's not a gangster. He's just not a gangster.
But no, but like Akon never pretend. He wasn't Eazy-E. He wasn't Ice Cube.
No, but
he
was
wasn't Dr. Dre. He wasn't Vince Staples. He wasn't
Denzel
Curry.
He was maybe documenting it. Like I don't know. What do you think it was?
Like if you have this false like precedence, that you're a gangster, right? For example, let's look at other than 6ix9ine. Let's look at like.
Can you choose an Australian? No.
we could choose an Australian. We could choose so many Australians, so many Perth guys. But like, I'm not gonna call them out. I'm not gonna put them on the line. Not at all. I want those guys to succeed. But you look at for example, who in last look at like Lil Uzi Vert.
Yeah.
Or like you look at like Trippie Ray. Look at like Lil Yachty. You look at like any of these dudes that came up off of SoundCloud, like Lil Xan, Lil Peep, like. Any of these dudes that came up off SoundCloud at all, even like
21 Savage.
Like I mean, well, 21 Savage, like yeah, I mean, like he looks like a gangster. He talks about being gangster. Like you look at him, you look at Kodak Black. You're like, yeah, straight up, you guys gangsters. Like him, Kodak Black, fucking Vince Staples. You're like, no, you guys crippin'.
I heard that Vince Staples' dad's a lawyer.
Well, I mean, he probably a lawyer for the Crips. That's what it is. No face, no case, baby. That's what it is. And so, like, he probably the shooter. Vince Staples' dad's the lawyer. He the shooter. That's what it is. That's what that's his code name. He the shooter, bro. He the shooter. Summertime 06 about his dad coming out. That's what it is. Dad coming out from being a lawyer.
I don't know. I just heard it as a rumor, but it could be.
But no, but like regardless of it, like there's pretenders. It's like Jay-Z when he got on Letterman. Like on Netflix. You see that thing with like I haven't seen that, no. So David Letterman got back on Netflix. He did a thing with Jay-Z, and like David Letterman just goes, so it seems like it's a hard thing to do to be a rapper. You know, a lot of gun violence, a lot of all these things. And Jay-Z goes, they lie. You know what I mean? He just goes, it's like straight up. He's just like, they're lying. They're lying. They're straight up lying. And I don't care if they're lying. Do you care if they're lying? This is why 6ix9ine still bangs, because you don't care if they're lying.
You don't care if they're
just
lying
needs
about
to
being
sound
gangster.
like they're telling the truth.
Yeah.
That's all. It just sound like you being real.
I understand where you can like listen to something and you just like it all depends like what type of person you are about like certain things. Where like say like if I was with American hip hop, I'm not so like I was more like invested, but I was never invested in the thing of like, is it real? Are they gangster or are they not? It's not that. It's like,
dude,
how are they moving and how did they get to that position?
I
like the whole like.
I believe it
mind
all.
state.
I believe it all.
Yeah,
I know they're lying.
Yeah,
it's like wrestling. It's exactly like wrestling.
Yeah.
You know, I know it's fake, but I'm not diving into the fakeness. Like, no, he shot someone today. Oh shit! Straight up. Yeah, for me, like the hip hop that I love, like the hip hop that I really love, it ain't that gangster.
Yeah.
And I understand that it ain't that gangster, and I love the fact that it ain't that gangster. Go on, hit me up with that. Like Young Thug for me.
Do you want any more of this ice?
Yeah, I'll throw a couple cubes in. Throw a couple ice cubes.
You gotta put your fingers in.
Today was a good day, baby. That's what it was. But like for me, like Young Thug and 808s and Heartbreaks Kanye are like my
So you like
dons.
That, like you like that melodic.
I'm all Roddy Ricch, bro.
Rich, bro is
Roddy Ricch, polished. He a polished commercial Young Thug.
and he's just like actually the lyrics are like so like more like fucking under like they're more clear and they're just like hitting.
Bro.
I like watching
On a different
you know,
like
the
young,
beat- the beat
young
break-
Thug, bro. Young Thug though. Like no one, I don't think anyone understands how fucking like good Young Thug is.
Yeah, he's
like,
a melodic fuck. He's like a jukebox.
Dude, he wore a dress on his front cover. He blacked
but,
David
like,
Bowie.
he
He blacked
did that.
David Bowie. He wore a dress on his front cover because he had an AK under his dress.
Yeah, but is he just doing that because he's
Bro.
like trying to get a reaction?
Give a fuck if he's trying to get a reaction or not.
Yeah,
he
okay.
got one, cuz.
Yeah, I know he got
and
one,
He
yeah.
nailed it.
Yeah.
Same reason I love 6ix9ine. Same reason I love fucking like Kanye. Same reason I love Young Thug. Same reason I love fucking Eminem back in the day. Same reason I love Vince Staples. These cunts come in and they rattle shit up.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I want to see. I want the baby. I want to see someone come in and shake up the whole hip-hop game. Because you know what?
DaBaby
It
has
all
got a
sounds the
crazy
same,
story.
and it's bullshit. Everyone sounds the same since Migos.
You're saying okay, yeah.
As soon as Culture came out, everyone sounds exactly the same. And it's like, it goes,
flow.
it goes either you sound like Migos, or you sound like Trippie Redd, or you sound like fucking 21 Savage. That's
Yeah.
it. And in the last 2 years, you got DaBaby. Dope.
Do you think it's because we're like, you got to think about this, in music history, right?
Yeah.
If you were to look back on like what our parents would listen to,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty similar sounding, isn't it? It's all similar sounding. We're
What do you
like
mean?
bass.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
It's all in like if you were to look at genres in like it was subgenres of
Oh.
of rock, whatever.
Yeah.
To,
In the same,
rock
like,
and,
same generalized context. Yeah.
Yeah, so like you would be like, all right, they listen to shit that's pretty much you can sort of box
Yeah.
each thing.
Yeah.
We're like, how we're like talking about hip hop is like 10 years.
Oh man, like when it like.
If you go from like far back and then you're like, the people you're saying like since culture or whatever, it's only been like 2 and 3 years or something.
Yeah, but it's explosive. It's like
It's
like
fast moving.
Like the thing is with hip hop now is like hip hop is music. No one gives a fuck what Katy Perry's singing anymore.
No one does.
You know what I
that,
mean? No one give a like.
Taylor, they give a fuck what Taylor Swift is doing because she
moves
pulls
some
numbers,
units,
bro.
Yeah, she moves, you know why she moves some units? Because there's a bunch of white girls out there who've been listening to hip hop for too long. That's why, bro.
They're sick of
That's
twerking,
why
man.
everything's been wet ass pussy and
Right.
fucking like Straight up, the Playboy Cardi, like that's what it's
wet
been.
boy. We're looking for that wet ass pasta. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get some pasta.
Bro, also a banging track.
Yeah, okay, here we go. This is like something that everyone has been bitching about.
Let's talk about this track.
Okay, what are your thoughts on it? Do you?
I
Think
love
it's-
it.
Okay, do you not think it is like you're saying like these young girls on like on like TikTok? Should they really be listening to that?
Dude, I put it up like so what I've been saying.
With your app?
So what I've been saying is like you have all these basic bitches. Like we'll disregard the youth for a second. Right? We'll disregard the youth. We'll come back to the youth. Okay. But we'll talk about people our age, right? For now, just to kind of like discredit the meaning of the song.
Okay.
Like it's a banger.
Yeah,
it's
fucking
amazing.
Fun. It's fun. It like
love the song.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, goes so hard. However, you get all these basic bitches who don't know shit about that shit, who like ain't fucking, who ain't no wet ass pussy, like they ain't getting down on that shit, and they go, oh yeah, I saw a dance on TikTok, so I'm gonna do dance on TikTok, and then like they don't fuck, like
surely
they have
girls,
but
most girls are fucking.
No, but there's a difference between fucking and fucking. You know what I mean? And like, we'll turn the lights off. You know, like it's one of those things where you're like
they're not like actual wild.
It's the exact same.
The hip hop.
No, it's not hip hop.
The gangster.
No, okay, I put it.
Because you're trying to be gangster.
No.
So people listen to it because they want it. No,
I mean, I agree with you. I agree with you. Yes, with that. But I'll swap it up to like video games.
Yeah.
So like like there's all these people going, oh, they're listening to this wet ass pussy song and they're gonna turn into sluts.
Okay.
It was the same argument we had fucking 7 years ago when like Resident Evil came out or like BioShock came out and everyone was like, oh no, they're shooting people on the fucking PlayStation. They're all gonna turn into murderers. Yeah. Nah, man. Fuck that shit. It's a dope song. In 6 weeks, there'll be another dope song. Give a fuck.
Okay, yeah.
Like straight up, like
she moves too quick to be like locked on, but it's just like you're saying that.
But and the thing is, you know, the only people who are mad about this whole song is dudes.
Yeah.
No women are mad about the song. There's no women in high places going, you know what? I think this is inappropriate for women. It's only dudes going, I think this is inappropriate for women. If you ain't a woman, shut the fuck up.
But do you ever think that you were influenced by music?
For a certain amount of context, yes.
Yeah, same.
But I wasn't influenced by one song.
No,
I was influenced by a collection of 100 songs.
Yeah, but there is 100 songs like that. But it doesn't matter, like, because for males, it's okay to be like a slut.
No,
whatever.
Okay, well, think about this way. We're saying about gangster. All my songs I listen to talk about killing people.
Oh, you haven't killed one person, or you've maybe a couple.
I haven't killed one person. I'll kill everybody. Like straight, I killed so many people. You ever killed someone? I killed hundreds. You seen Hannibal on Netflix? That's about me because I've been killing everybody.
Wearing their skin, motherfucker.
No, but that's what it is, man. People take these things as like huge gospel, and you know what? Like if it was. Like Britney Spears, Hit Me Baby One More Time. Mm. She was a 16, 17-year-old girl talking about like getting beat up while fucked.
Was that what it meant?
No one gave a fuck about that song.
I didn't think about that. I was thinking like...
Oh no, it's the metaphor. We didn't understand the metaphor.
like suck a dick all the way back to the dangly thing in my throat. You know what I mean? This is a good track. Fuck you. Who do you think wrote this track? Cardi B a stripper.
Yeah, she is.
She's a stripper.
And she.
What do you expect? What do you expect? She writing a song about NASA? She ain't writing no song about NASA.
I like Cardi B's attitude.
I love it, bro.
It's empowering. It's like makes a girl not feel as like. I feel like in my head, like I'm imagining like a girl that can like listen to that and be like, oh, I'm empowered about like whatever I want to do, and like I can instead of being like, oh, that guy fucked her, instead of being like that guy fucked her, and you kind of say it like that in a way where like he's the one that made the decision or whatever, not decision, but like he's the one that made that you know what I mean, like he fucked her and she's just like it could be she fucked him. You know what I mean, like that whole like.
I'll put it this way.
Does that make sense? Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, I can't get what you're saying, but like what I'm saying is like. Any girl who gets called a slut is because
the guy didn't get to fuck her. Yeah, that
which
is
is
true as
which is ridiculous.
It's crazy, Dan.
And it's kind of like, all right, this girl's getting labeled this way because this guy didn't get what he wants, so he's gonna go back and be like, oh yeah, fucking, oh yeah, bro, I was sucked on the titties. You know, like, nah, you're a lame cunt, cuz. You're a lame cunt. This girl respected herself, and she did what she wanted to do, which was not fuck your minimum wage dick, okay? All right? So, like, straight up, she respects herself because she thinks she's more valuable than you, which is probably correct. Like,
yeah, most of the time,
you sliding into a bitch at Clubber, bro, you coming into a girl on Avenue? No way, cuz. Get the fuck out of there. Like,
Well,
straight
are you
up.
saying because they're from a rich area or because
Nah, straight up. If you go to Avenue, you don't deserve to fuck anyone.
why?
Because you're a dude and you went to Avenue. Because every girl who went to
Where is
Avenue,
Avenue?
Avenue's Clubber, like Club Bayview.
Oh, in Claremont?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, yeah. I've
Yeah,
only
no,
been there once.
yeah, dude. I went there last weekend. I
How's
walked in there. Oh, bro.
Did you fuck anyone?
No, I didn't. But I'll tell you a story. We walked up with a bag, bro. We walked up with a bag, luggage, Louis Vuitton.
Yeah.
So we walked up with a bag. I lost the bag on the dance floor.
Because you're dancing that hard.
Oh, bro. I burned my
you
shoes.
didn't
I
get-
burned
and
the
you
rubber.
didn't get a-
I
and
burned
you
the
were
rubber off my
dance-
shoes. I burned the rubber off my
I'm
shoes
surprised
every
no
time.
one tried to fuck you.
But,
That's
like,
no, I don't know why.
No, I got no time for these basic bitches.
It's what's going on Avenue. There's basically bitches there.
Oh, man, like, no, the girls that are out there, they just
Well,
want
they're
to
nice
dance. They just want to have fun.
Okay.
And the guys are all out there just trying to fuck.
And then it just makes this like.
But, bro,
twin.
I swear to God, we lost his bag. Hour later,
Found it.
I found a bag on
Where?
the floor.
Oh, your bag.
My own bag. On the floor. On the dance floor.
That's
You ever ran
an
to...
hour later.
You ever ran to the club holding the bag in the air going, I found it! I found it! Bouncers come over to you go, what'd you find? Like, I didn't find nothing.
I haven't done that.
I didn't find nothing.
No, you didn't. Yeah. Well, at least you found it. And then did you know where did it go from there? Was it just there?
So a girl was hitting on my mate, so we ended up going back to her place. And, like, you know when you third wheel some shit?
Like there was no other girl there?
There was, but it's like
No one you interested?
yeah. And it was just one of those things like, oh, this is so funny. Cause like, you know, I recently broke up, so I'm getting put into situations that I wouldn't necessarily usually get put into.
Yeah.
Cause I'm like, all right, fuck it, let's just see where this goes. So like, my boy was hitting up with this girl, and I was like, oh, you know, I got a little bit of bag. Like I got smoke right now. I got some smoke. Like, I don't care what you guys are doing, but like, I'm sorted. So like, you guys want to like go back to wherever you're going. Like, I'll hit what I got. And we ended up into like places in Lowe, and like it was cool for a bit, and then it just kind of got weird. And then like 7 dudes rocked up. It was so wild, bro. Like 7 dudes rocked up. I was like, what the fuck? What's going on? And like I was like, you're all like you're all like 20, 21, but
Yeah.
also no the guys.
The
I was
guys
like,
are 21.
the guys like 20, 21. I was like, oh, you guys are hell young, but also you like
Was this on your story?
6'4". Yeah, this is what I was posting. I was
seen
like
that.
on Instagram. I was like, yo, I don't know what
Someone
the fuck I am
singing
right
or
now.
some shit?
Yeah. Dude, I was
Yeah.
like, these guys are so tall. And I was like, yo, what's up, cuzzies? And they're like, oh, yeah, what's up? And I was like, I was going to smoke a spliff. And they're like, oh, yeah, we're going to smoke a spliff too. And I was like, all right, cool. And this girl came out of the bathroom. She's like, everyone needs to leave my house. I was like, yo, I actually wasn't going to smoke a spliff. I don't have any weed, but if you got some. He was like, yeah, you give me some. I was like, yeah, what's up, cuz? So he gave me a little nugget and we bounced.
What the fuck? What the? Well, you found the bag.
Dude,
You found the bag. You'd
dude.
be lucky.
Oh, man. You don't know how lucky I am. You don't know how lucky I am.
Let's go. Tell me.
I find bags, bro.
You find bags?
If I lose,
A bag?
like,
Or keys?
I don't care what's in the bag. It could be anything from
Nanny.
lettuce to light salad dressing, capsicum or coconut powder. It doesn't matter. Like, anywhere I'm at, bro, it's like, if I lose the bag, I find it.
Yeah, well, that's a lot of money in WA.
No, but it's not. But it's not even that, bro.
Even if it's a kilo of
Dude,
cabbage.
we saw. Man, you have no idea how many times this happened to me, because I can tell you right now, man. Like so we watched Jamie XX play at that Belvoir Amphitheater.
Yeah.
Remember when they had them? Oh fuck, I'm gonna get in trouble for this. Remember when they had them yellow bananas?
Me.
No, like, you know, back in the day when they had them presses.
when they had them.
Yeah, they had them
Okay,
yellow
yeah,
bananas.
yeah,
You ever
yeah,
seen
yeah,
those
yeah.
yellow bananas?
Yeah, yes.
Bro, straight up, we lost a pack of those. I'll take it back. We lost a bunch of those bananas. Before Forte even started, right? It was like 3 hours later that I was like, man, this is some bullshit. I can't find them, bro. Like we lost everything. I was supplying. I was like, yo, we got.
How do you just misplace this shit?
Dude, I got short pockets. You don't even know. I wear girls' pants all the time. That's the thing. Because honestly, because girls' pants are so short, like the pockets, because they're all handbags. Like the pockets are more for show than they are for function. So like, if you put anything in a girl's pocket when you're wearing girls' pants, it falls out. Like it ruins. Like don't wear girls' pants. Like they look gorgeous, but they are not functional.
Wear a side bag.
Wear a bum bag. I need to get one, bro.
Yeah,
and so
get one.
like we dropped this 10-pack of bananas out of whatever, and man, I swear to God, we were like, this is fucked up. It's fucked up. We were all having a great time, but everyone's like looking at me every 5 minutes, being like, hey. I was like, where was I? I walked there 3 hours later because this was before the opening act. We walked there 3 hours later.
Walked out.
Walked like up to like where we were standing before, straight up, man. Felt like Donkey Kong, bro. I found some bananas, bro. I was like, yo, let's go, cousin.
Maybe that is literally you getting like, it's like, don't have them so early,
man.
Don't eat
up.
the bananas early. Like let the potassium kick in later.
I don't know what it is, man.
Maybe that's what it is.
The center of the earth. It moves in the same way I do. I don't know what it is.
No one should let you look after shit.
I like honestly, man. Like no, they shouldn't. No, they should. If anyone gives me anything, I'm like, you shouldn't.
Give it
you
back.
really shouldn't give me this. I don't know what it is, man. I'm blessed, man. I feel really blessed a lot of the time, and like the universe shines on me like quite well in so many strange situations. It's a beautiful thing.
There you go. It's like you understand that they aren't coincidences. Happening for a reason.
Oh man, I'll lie my way into a coincidence. Straight up, bro. I'll lie my way into coincidence. Like Bert Kreischer, bro. That was
Yeah, let's talk about that because that is actually like, as a Aussie or whatever, like you're an Aussie.
I'm Aussie.
You're an Aussie comedian.
I class myself as an Aussie.
Yeah, as that, like getting like taken around like fucking America. For how many days? 7 days or 4 days? Was it?
We did 14 days.
14 days.
Yeah, we did 2 weeks. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So 2 weeks worth of shows. As an Australian comedian,
I'm fucked up.
You are?
Yeah, right now. But yeah, it doesn't mean I'm gonna stop drinking.
I feel like weirdly like hyped up.
Yeah, no, bro. Like, yeah, no, let's go, cunt. Let's go. This doesn't mean this conversation's gonna finish anytime soon.
Like I took a leaf out of what you like energy you were putting out before.
Yeah, dude. We got no ice.
We got no ice.
No, that's cool.
Should I make a phone call? No.
No,
my phone's on there. I can't.
No, I can call the cunt. I'll call him right now.
You got any ice?
I Mark McGowan. Have you got any ice, bro? Because I heard you been chilling hard, cuz.
Yeah, with the border closed, boy.
Yeah. No, straight up.
What do you think of Clyde Palmer? He's a good guy. Eh?
Oh, bro, so funny. Don't you just think it's just like the funny, like
it's like a weird, like it's almost like they just had to talk about it for the fact of making a conversation of something that's so ridiculous that probably would never happen.
It's like
suing WA.
Someone is just like
I just yelled to that.
Like you're a massive cunt. Like straight up, have you even realized how many people think you're a huge cunt?
Right.
And like the only people that are allowed outside right now, the only people who are literally allowed to walk together to communicate, think you're a massive cunt. Oh, funny thing that I was trying to write a joke a while back, and it was like about things that were illegal in WA.
Yeah. And
I found out that like, you know, remember that Tony Galati situation?
Yeah, with the potatoes.
Yeah, with the potatoes. So so the reason that he got like fucked up is because there's an old law in WA that says you're not allowed to carry 50 kilos of potatoes for one person.
Are you fucking serious?
Yeah, which is why they won't let Clive Palmer in, because he's 100 kilos of potatoes.
These guys are getting raw jokes for free.
What do you want? What do you want?
Man, I feel like having a cigarette. Should we have a smoker in here?
Can we have? Yeah, dude, I love it that, bro. I love it that.
Let's do it.
Is that? Can you check if that's still recording? Because I just fucked up.
Oh yeah, it should be recording.
Fucked up your whole thing. I just tripped over all the wires, making a big joke. Bro, we getting through this bottle. We are getting through this bottle. No, I'll keep playing. Is it still playing? Yeah. We're good. Did you pause it? No. Okay. All right. I'll tell you a joke. So I'm not a big fan of the police at the moment. They love me. They come to all my parties. But I went to the protest. You know, like the Black Lives Matter protest. Gotta go. You know, I mean, I know it's during a pandemic, which is pretty, you know, bit iffy. There was so many people there as well, and it was lovely. But like fantastic. I'll get back in, cause we're done. Oh yeah, no, okay, we go. Keep getting all the stuff. I've got it. So we were at the protest, and like there was some police horses at the protest, right? There's some police horses at the protest, and like I don't understand the police horse. Like I definitely don't get the police horse. Like for example, who you chasing? Like it's 2020. You're riding a horse. Who you trying to catch? The Piggy Blinders? That's fucked up, man. Like what is Far Lap done a bank robbery? Who are you chasing? And it's just like so obscure. Yeah, I wrote one up. Yeah, everything's there. No, I got it. Yeah, no. Like for example, like you want to know how to get away from a police horse? It's real easy. It's so easy to get away from a police horse. How you get away from a police horse? Drive a car.
Jump a fence.
Yeah. No, they can jump fences. They can definitely jump fences.
6 foot fence.
But what they can't do is go inside. Way easier.
Yeah.
You just climb a flight of stairs. You're away. It was fantastic.
Did you go to the BLM thing in Perth?
Oh man, I did like because it was so weird. Because like for like a good like 2 months or 3 months, I was like taking the piss out of America for like going outside, like during a pandemic. You know, I'd be like, "Oh, let's go outside, let's go outside." I'm like, "Count. First of all, you're already outside. You don't need to keep protesting." You know.
Yeah, you're already outside. Like everyone, but that's not like that. Yeah, that's a whole different story. But then I just think I don't know.
Oh man, fascism over the pandemic definitely. Like
Yeah,
you
definitely.
like
But, like,
make
how,
make a statement. Definitely make a statement. Now's the time to make
How
a
did
statement.
they fuck up again? That's
Who?
what I'm worried about. It's like, are they doing this shit on purpose to like torment the fucking crowd?
Oh, can I just like skim one up in here?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I just
Oh,
want to have a
sick.
cigarette because I'd rather have this than a fucking
Look, I'll roll a little spliffy.
Yeah, I'll bring the shit.
Yeah, this might be one of those edited situations where we cut it out. But if it's not,
We'll see because like
chop
it hasn't been
chop,
that long.
bitch, chop
It's
chop.
only been like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
It's only been 2 minutes, so we've probably, like, been talking a bit, whatever else.
Is this something? Oh yeah, that's enough. That's enough, baby. We'll put that away. No one needs to see that.
Oh, bro,
Let me. I'm just gonna quarantining. Just quarantining. Just quarantining. Yeah, that's something we do need to do. So are we still in a podcast? Like, just a vibe for you. Me and Jake have only met twice.
No, we met last week.
Yeah, last week, and then once at the studio.
It was only we just met like twice.
Twice
Maybe, like, we've actually probably
3
met
times?
once. No, sorry, we were probably hung out once at the studio.
Yeah, so we've hung out twice, which is exactly what I said.
Let me
Yeah.
just go get this,
Yeah,
what
no,
am I getting here?
no, you don't need to get anything. I've got everything I need here. You need a lighter. You need a lighter, cuz you need a lighter. So, the hip hop scene here, for me, like personally, like I love the youth of what's going on. Like, forgive me for doing this while I'm doing it, but like Marley, fucking Nelson, like Reese, like I grew up working alongside, not necessarily alongside like working with, but like literally working alongside and like writing jokes while Koi Child were doing the thing. So like Shannon Now fucking Blake and Chris Ruggers, bro. Like these like beautiful people. So like when I started up, the way that I got into the hip hop scene was through Koi Child, doing these like sick gigs on the Sail and Anchor balcony, and they used to do these like freestyle sessions for like 4 or 5 hours, and it was just like Shannon rapping and like Christian making beats and playing saxophone and Sam making beats and playing trombone, and I just loved their vibe so much. It was so pure, it was so innocent, and to be honest, those dudes were one of the main catalysts in Fremantle hip hop, in my opinion, and like what they did for the scene and how welcoming they were for the scene and the casual sets that they set up, like not casual sets in terms of like regular phrase, but like it's called casual sets, and it's been picked up by Nelson at the moment. Like it's so beautiful because it's just all of these Frio dudes. Like you can have anywhere from 3 or 4 to like 10, 11, 12 people on this fucking stage, all just improvise it. Like they're just wilding out. Like they don't know what they're doing. They're improvising. Like it's the shit. So if that ever comes up, they did a gig at the Bird 2 weeks ago. If you ever see casual sets, fucking go. It is insane. It's just this beautiful quartet of fucking trombones, saxophone, horns, beat making, guitars, drums, and freestyle rappers. It's fucking insane. But anyway, this is not my podcast. So thank you to Hennessy and welcome back, Jake.
Yes, we're back, and that was just a little. That was a little half time.
Well, I mean, we'll see if you use it. You can obviously cut it up.
No, I think we can use it.
Yeah. You don't know what I said. I said you were a Nazi. I said you were
like, whatever,
Jake
like,
the Nazi. That's
you know,
what I was going
I know
for.
that you like support snitching, so you like, you know.
Oh man, like I wish I didn't support snitching, but like
Man,
I'm a young white dude who came out of a rough neighborhood into an affluent one. So I'll snitch on anyone. I actually called the cops while I wrote this. I was like, yo, there's a Lebanese dude who sold me a kebab and a spliff at the same time.
Wait, do you know what's crazy? Is that because I look at Lebanese?
Well, I mean,
no, because like I keep on getting told that I look
beard.
Lebanese. Yeah, and I had this girl once. I went on a date. No, I didn't go on a date. I went to a house. I was on.
You can go on dates. You don't have to.
No,
you don't have to be
I'm
weird
not
about
joking.
it.
Like I went to a
dates.
house for a date, and she's like, "Are you religious?" And I was like, "What?" And she's like, "Just like the beard." I was like, "What do you mean?" She's like,
You should have told you were Islamic.
I should have. Man, maybe she would have fucked me if I said that, because she.
Does that happen a lot to you? Like people like question your ethnicity?
Yeah, well, like, because my ethnicity is actually like Italian and, Italian and Russian.
Yo, you Russian?
Yeah, apparently.
Oh, I can kind of see that, bro. We could put you in a tracksuit, and
Yeah,
I reckon
bro, I do wear
like
tracksuits.
give him a tracksuit
Vinco
and a machete.
tracksuits, you can get them at www.vinco.co.
You should, yeah. Oh, do you actually have tracksuits? Or tracksuits?
I got the bottoms on now.
Dude,
but
give me a tracksuit, bro. I
want it
flex
next
so
year.
hard on the tracksuit.
I'm gonna do the proper tracksuit with like the stitched.
Oh, like the
thing
barbed
on.
wire and shit.
You know how like the
I love
Adidas
that.
one has the 3 stripes. I'm gonna do the like square thing that's like got like bees opposite each other. It's gonna look cool.
Dude, I'm like,
Zigzag sort of thing.
I love tracksuits.
Yeah, we're gonna get you in it.
Yeah, but so Street X.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, we'll go before we get to that. So Bert, when I went at Bert Kreischer, who
Yeah.
I went on tour with,
Yeah,
that
when
we were talking about before we went to the toilet, he bought us all tracksuits to go on tour with.
He said you guys look like Puff Daddy's crew or some shit.
Oh yeah, dude, that's because like, you know, like he like 40. Oh, I'm not really sure how old he is. I never really asked him.
How
But
did
like,
you find out about Bert? Because I like have like everyone has that like the fucking machine story.
okay, all right. So I hooked up with him in like 2017, I hooked up with him.
How was that?
So I was like, so I sucked his dick. No, in 2017 when I heard he was coming through, I messaged, I went on the Facebook event, found who was producing, emailed every person who was in the producing company. I was like, this is my video, this is my thing, I live in Perth, what's up, I would love to get on this set. And I got a hit back, and they're like, oh yeah, no. And so they gave me the gig.
Fuck, how much did Ashton my drink?
And it did Ashton's ball, bro. There's no ice left.
We got this.
Oh, we got this thing?
Cup.
And then 2 years later, 2019, he was coming back. So I was like, sick. They know who I am. They know I have gigs. I've already done that well. He posted on his Instagram about me. We took some photos. Dude, he posted on his Instagram. It's 2017. He's posted on his Instagram. He was like, from side of stage. I didn't see this until later on the night. I saw it on the side of stage. And he posted this thing of me on stage, and he goes, "Whoa, this man must get so much pussy." And I was like, oh, that's crazy. Because I've only seen this on this girl's phone who I'm in bed with, who's watching his stories.
There you go.
I was like, yo.
So
And she just turns to me and she goes, can we watch it again? I was like, yeah, watch it again, baby. I look at it. Yeah, fuck yeah. I want straight up, man. Made me feel loved. Made me feel
yeah,
loved.
that is cool, man. It's
so strange, man.
it's such a distant, I would say, distant, fucking accomplishment.
Dude, I lied to him. I hit him up. Because he was like, yeah, we're coming back in 2019. I saw it on the Facebook and stuff. Just saw his advertisements. So I hit up the company again and was like, oh, what's up? I'm in Perth when Bert's doing the show. And they're like, oh yeah, Bert remembers you from the last show. Do you want to do it again? I was like, yeah. But also, just a heads up, I'm in Brisbane and Sydney and Melbourne and Adelaide at the exact same times that he's also doing these gigs as well. Just lying. And they were like, oh, do you want to do Brisbane? We'll fly you over to Brisbane. I was like, sick. And so it was the end of the tour.
Also, have some water whenever you want as well.
I ain't drinking no water.
You're not drinking water?
No, not today. We've got a magnet house after this.
But what's we're going where?
Magnet house?
Where's that?
Capital.
Capital.
Yeah, wildin'. Crave, what's up?
I haven't been there since it's all changed.
Yeah, no, it's just empty, but just got my lights on the
It
roof.
looks like a fucking Miami nightclub.
Just got my lights on the roof. So we do the gig together, and we've done Perth. We did 3 shows in Perth at Astor, and then we went to Brisbane. We did 3 shows at the Tivoli. And it's 1,000 people each show, so I'm like, this is wild.
When
bro.
he does that, just does he repeat for 3 and same for you? Do you just you obviously repeat your act? Is it hard to do?
It's the same as a set.
Yeah, I know. I watched the Hilltop Hoods when they did it with Shadow, and I'm like,
yeah.
They repeat they were to the point where it was every step on stage was almost the same.
But the thing is, right? So with comedy, it's the bigger the audience, the less you get to be free.
Okay.
So if it's a small audience, you can communicate with the audience. You can riff. You can do improv. You can ask them how they're going. But if you've got 1,000 people, you can't.
Okay.
You can't ask them hey, what's up? Oh, what do you do? What do you do?
Yeah,
what's your job?
No,
you can't. There's 9,900 people out there
that don't give a fuck,
don't give a fuck about, that shit.
What that cunt's doing.
And so we hit Brisbane. We finished our Brisbane tour, and I was like, oh, because I looked up his tour dates in the States, and I was like, I'll book a flight.
Yeah.
So basically, I was like, oh, you're gonna be in California in November? I'm gonna be in California in November. Oh my god, no way, bro. Do you reckon I could jump on the tour bus with you? He was like, yeah, of course, bro. You wanna come tour with me? If you're gonna be in the States, fucking get in a tour with me. So
that's so crazy.
We had this whole back and forth with the management and stuff, and I was like, it wasn't too clear, but I was like, fuck it, we'll risk it. my missus at the time, like, 'cause I had no money, she bought me my flights. Like, maddest respect to her. Maddest respect to Anna. Love that girl so much. You know, ex-missus, but love her so much. She bought my flights to America. She flew me out to the States. And then I called up Bert and was like, yeah, I'm here. He was like, oh, can you be at this place on Tuesday? I was like, yeah, no problems. He was like, all right, sick. We'll send a car to you to pick you up Tuesday morning. We'll fly you out to Fresno. Where's your hotel? I had no money. I had fucking $0. She paid, like, Mrs. paid for the flight, right? I had $46. $46. Flew to America because she paid for it. $46 in my pocket. And he goes, all right, what hotel you staying at? We'll send a car around to pick you up. I'm staying at a hostel, bro. I'm staying in a 12-door hostel. Straight up, 12-door hostel. Someone stole my sunglasses the night that I was about to go, like, and I was like, oh, I'll send you the message in the morning. I Googled the most expensive hotel I could find in, like, the 10K area that I was in. And I grabbed my luggage and I walked to that hotel and I told them to pick me up from the outside front of that hotel, just so I could feel like I was flexing, so I didn't feel like I was like a piece of shit.
Bro, that is a really good story for people to hear that. Like, that is, like, very inspiring, and, like, that's, like, taking a chance. Like, in your head, you probably were like, I've got this, you know?
Oh, bro, I didn't get this. I didn't deserve to be there. I lied my whole way in.
You obviously did.
I mean, like, you know, like, he said I did, and people said I did, but, like, I'm a young Perth boy who just, like, lied his way into some shit. And I was lucky enough that I was able to, like, do hell well. Like, I was fortunate enough that I'd worked hard enough that I put the time in, that when I got that opportunity, I was able to fucking kill that opportunity.
Yeah.
But, like, I jumped in way further than I should have. And I didn't sleep. I wrote. I fucking worked hard, like
solo.
Yeah, dude. I dove in, bro. I dove in to the deep end, and I fucking, like, you know, man.
That sounds actually really cool in this thing.
Yeah, bro. Like, I fucking I shook a Polaroid picture until it swam.
Yeah,
and it swam.
But that is like
lucky.
The story. Like, that is like a story of, like, that is going to be your, like, success story.
Oh, dude, the whole time I was thinking about it, bro. It was like,
it's like a movie story.
Oh, man, straight up, bro. Like, I went to America for $46. We did the Mirage in Vegas. Mariah Carey played before we did. Boys to Men were in the dressing room next to us. I didn't even have $46 in my pocket anymore. I had 23. If this cunt asked me to buy him a beer, I couldn't have bought him a beer. And he put me on a private jet. He bought me tracksuits. He bought me shoes. He flew me around the States. And he put me on for, like, fucking 3,000, 4,000 people a night for 5 nights. Like, I am forever dedicated to this man. And the crazy thing is, I loved him before I even did it.
So
I loved his music. I loved his comedy before I even did it, bro. Like, I hell vibed it. I respected what he did. And to have someone take me under their wing, treat me like that, man, I don't even know if it's real still. I feel like I was asleep the whole time. I don't think I'll comprehend what happened until I'm like 40.
Bro, it is a good story, and it's, like, definitely something that not many people do. And, like, I've been, like, looking at a lot of things. It's like understanding that those sort of moments, like, that you think are, like, that, like, obviously you did, like, the whole, you hit him up and you, like, got yourself into that position. So it wasn't just, like, out of nowhere. But like,
I did
at the same time.
But I did that for 20 other dudes before that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I didn't do that.
So it wasn't
just
just like
him.
you just tried that once.
No, I sent
consistency.
I sent my shit and
in preparation
and
for
got no
opportunity.
response. Like, I sent my shit to Jerry Seinfeld. I sent my shit to Kevin Hart. I sent my shit to anyone that came to WA that was a comic, I sent a press kit to. Like, I was like, this is me. What's up? This is what I'm doing. And I'm like, I met Kevin Hart.
You did?
Like, yeah. No, I ended up hanging out with like a bunch of comics from Washington. Like, shout out Eddie, shout out Chico from LA. Like, they were doing like Kirk, like Daniel. Like, they were all doing these gigs for like the Fringe show called the Soul Brothers, and it was a bunch of like bunch of African American dudes who were just like wild, bro. They got brought out by this dude, and one of the guys knew the Plastic Cup Boys who were opening up for Kevin at the arena. So they had
this is in Perth?
Yeah, this is a Perth Arena, and they didn't have like the two of them had gigs that night, so there was a spare ticket for me because I didn't have gigs. I was like, yeah, sick, what's up? And we were sat like 3 rows back. We were watching Kevin Hart. Like, bro, the diamonds on this cunt's neck were so distracting for his jokes. Like, this cunt was shining, bro. Like unbelievable. Like, I could barely concentrate on how funny he was because he was gleaming. But like, it was crazy. And then after the show, big dude's like, oh, yeah, no, what's up, homie? Like, you come with us. And, like, they yelled at some dude behind the thing. And, like, oh, some hands got shook. And then all of a sudden, I'm in this room. And Kevin Hart's there. He's sat at the table. And there's, like, 5 other dudes at the table. And they're playing poker. And they all got American bills.
With Kevin Hart?
Yeah. They like
Kevin Hart's playing poker?
Yeah, it's like backstage. Kevin Hart's playing poker. Like, I assume these are all his boys. Like, this is like security. Like, one of them was his barber.
What
like,
the fuck,
it was wild, bro. This was like 2014.
Do you ever think the thing is about my check and my savings and like?
Oh, dude,
do you ever think of just saying like his lines?
This was before that.
Like that.
This was before that.
Holy
This was before that shit, bro. This was before that shit.
Yeah.
And so like we in the back room. His barber taught me how to smoke. His barber, because I heard we were going to watch Kevin Hart, and like they guys knew the opener, so I was like, I ain't gonna rock up empty-handed. Like, so I had a ounce in my butthole, bro. Like, straight up, bro. I had like way too much weed. I watched a 90-minute show with an ounce of kush in my underpants, like laughing my ass off, gleaming fucking like jewels in my eyes. And like I came backstage and they introduced me like, yo, this is Kevin. And I'm like, oh shit, dude, what's up? And like I'm looking like this. I'm like, hey man, how you doing? Like he's shot at the Tory Lanes, bro. This guy's 5 foot. This guy's the smallest dude I ever met in my entire life.
Really?
Oh dude, I was so surprised.
Cause he's hell like fucking hell like buff and shit, and how he walks around, he's just like, even though he looks small in movies and stuff, but he just doesn't look like. You think Will Ferrell's like how tall are you?
I'm 6'2".
Yeah, so you feel like, is Will Ferrell like saying like, is he like 6'4"?
Oh dude, I was 14 inches taller than Kevin Hart.
That's hectic, eh?
So I'm like, oh, what's up, cuz? Like, I'm Rory, lovely to meet you. And the guy's like, oh, he's a comic too. He's like, oh, yo, you a comic too? Oh, sick. Oh, what's up?
Kevin Hart is one of my favorites.
And then like he sits back down and like he's playing poker, and like I swear to God, bro, they're playing poker with like crisp $100 American bills. And that's when I was like, dude, these aren't folded. Like, you didn't bring this in your wallet. Like, you brought a suitcase of fucking money to gamble with your security and your boys.
That's gangster, bro.
So gangster.
That's real gangster shit.
And so, like, I'm like, oh, drop this lift. And so I'm like, yo, like, anyone want to smoke? Like, anyone want to smoke some weed? Kevin's like, nah.
He doesn't.
I don't do that. I don't do that.
And I'm like, all right, that's cool. And he goes, yo, whatever the dude's name is, I wish I remember the dude's name. I can't remember the dude's name. He goes, yo, he wants to smoke. And I'm like, sick. And like, this is the crazy thing. It's like, obviously they're all American. And like, I'm a white boy. And I just pull out an ounce out of my pants and I just throw it to this dude. And he catches it. And everyone in the room goes, oh shit, because like I'm the only white guy in the room, and like everyone else is like African American, and so I've just thrown an ounce across the room, and everyone goes, oh, I don't know if we're allowed to do that. I swear to God, the sweetest thing I've ever seen in my life. Kevin goes up to the fucking like straight. He goes up to the manager of the thing and goes, "Yo, do you mind if we like smoking thing?" Like, hell respects it, so like kind. And the manager's like, "Yeah, that's cool." So me and this dude, right? He's his barber, right? This is his barber.
But that's what I want to be like. I want to be able to take my barber on tour. If that was the thing.
He has been his barber since he swear to God, he told me, he goes, he's been my barber since I was 6 years old.
6 years old. How old is this dude?
Yeah.
Like 40.
No, Kevin Hart's like 40. He goes, this is my
Kevin Hart's like 40. How old is his barber? Like,
he
60.
I mean, he looking good. He got Kevin Hart money back in him.
Yeah.
But like, he takes me into the bathroom and he goes, "This is how you smoke a joint when you're on tour." He like turns the hot shower on, turns the fan on, wets the towel, puts the towel down next to the door, turns to me and goes, "All the smoke that we're about to smoke, because hot air rises, is going to go through the vents and gets pushed out the thing. That wet towel is going to stop the smell. We can smoke as much as we want in here, cuz let's enjoy ourselves."
Bro, these are some really good, like, it's just like you're meeting your idols. Or like somewhat like, I mean, I don't know if you like, is Kevin Hart like, would you say an idol? Like,
he like, for me, like,
he's an all-rounder, bro. Like, he doesn't like just do comedy, even though he's really good at that.
He is my biggest inspiration. Like, 100%. When I shook his hand, it changed my life.
He's got energy about him?
Dude, I shook his hand. I touch Midas. Everything that Midas touches turns to gold. I touch Midas. Like, I shook his hand. Like, I don't get to be in that situation. I don't get to be put in that situation unless something wants me to be in that situation.
Yeah.
I don't get to be a comic and shake Kevin Hart's hand, Andrew Schultz's hand,
when you're from Perth.
Bert Kreischer's hand when I'm from Perth, unless the wind moves for me, bro. Like,
no, I've got faith in you. I see you as like an energy yourself. Like, you carry yourself in a good way, and you're not like ever not on point. You know what I mean? Like, you. Every time I've ever met you,
I'm a lot not on point, bro.
No, but like you're not like moving. Like, I feel like sometimes, like, say if I meet people, I can be quite like less energy in certain times if I'm concentrated on something else. But I feel like you always do put a lot of your attention into the conversation you're having.
I love people.
Yeah, like I do as well. But like, I feel like you're just like better at that whole, like, if someone asks you something in a situation, like say when we go to the studio and whatever else, you're just like, boom, like you can just be like, this is, you know what I mean? I am like that as well, but it's only sometimes.
I'm always interested. Like, I want to know what you're doing. I want to know who you are. I want to meet people, man. Like, that's why I got into comedy, man. I love people. They're so interesting. Some of them are cunts, but some of them are fucking beautiful. And like, why would I stop trying to meet these beautiful people just because I met a couple of cunts? Like,
it's true.
They're like, especially hanging out in the studio with like Chew and like Max and like Stu. Like Stu, like, gotta give a shout out to Stu. Like, straight up, like, big shout out to Stu. He is this is the only guy I'm gonna, like, straight up. Stu, Simo, both of them, most lovely people, most respectful people. Love those boys. Gotta throw it out to him. But like, just to hang out like in an environment where everyone wants to create and everyone wants to accept and everyone wants to welcome, like, that's what I'm all about, cuz. I want to meet everyone. You like my stuff? You're my best friend, bro. You like my stuff? Oh my God. You like my stuff? Thank you, man. Fucking thank you. You're the reason. You're the reason I get to keep doing this. I get enough hate, but like, when you come over and you go, yo, what's up? Like, let's take a photo. Let's hang out. Let's have a beer. Like, I fucking love you.
Yeah.
I love you.
That's good, bro. Like, that's like a good fucking, like, I feel like you're just on a really high vibration to like be able to like stay like that.
You know when rappers like, I want to keep my circle small?
Do you? Yeah, but that's
bullshit, bro.
Bro,
I want my circle to be so large. I want my circle to be the sunset, bro. I don't want you to know where my circle ends or when it starts. I want to fucking be with everyone. Because at the end of the day, like, if I believe in myself and I believe that I'm doing the right thing, like, I can influence everyone else to do the right thing.
But do you ever worry about, like, someone, like, infiltrating?
Yeah. But,
Do you actually worry about it, but, like, or you just, like, if it happens, you should notice it when it happens?
And if it happens, like, let's accept it. It's going to happen one day with my best friends. Already happened one time.
Yeah.
Already happened one time for one of my best friends. He fucking, he hurt me. And he was my best friend. So, like, if my best friend's going to do it,
you're sort of accepting.
Like, I want to accept it. Like, the betrayal is a big part of, like, coming up. But that doesn't mean that because I've been betrayed that I ain't going to accept other motherfuckers.
Yeah, yeah.
My circle, I want my circle to be as large. I want my circle to be so large that if someone betrays me, that everyone around them accepts them and shows them that that ain't something they should do again, so that they get pulled back into it through love.
That is good. That's a good way to think of it.
But
I always get to the point where I'm like, I've had like situations, say when I first started business shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like with the crew that I was with at the time, like I'm still with the crew, but like certain people aren't in that. It was like as soon as money got involved, it went strange, and like I was always like, I was always just like, why do I like feel like I'm the bad person in the situation if I'm the one putting the money into the situation, and all I'm asking is like a percentage from the because we did like an art show, whatever. Like, it was good. It was like everything went to plan. But it's only if it went to plan, then people were like, hey, bro, I'm happy to give you my percentage.
Yeah, well, I mean, like, at the end of the day, when it comes to that stuff, like, people don't want to sacrifice.
I might have a little bit.
I don't know how much left. But like, people don't want to sacrifice.
I know, but like, okay.
Like
that was my example.
Like Kevin Hart, like, the most inspiring thing I've ever heard, man. The most inspiring thing I ever heard. Kevin Hart's one of his like first couple specials. I don't know if it's Little Grown Man or Funny, Seriously Funny. It's one of those two. But at the start of it, he has this thing where he's like with all his boys and they're backstage and they put all their hands in, and he goes, everyone wants to get famous. And they'll go, no one wants to work hard.
That's what they say.
Everyone wants to get famous. And they go, no one wants to work hard. And, like, that's the thing, man. That's the jam. Like, I never think I work hard enough.
Yeah. I resonate with that 100%. Like that's... But do you find, like... Do you get to a point where you're, like... You put, like... Okay, have you... You know, with comedy, do you get, like, writer's block? Do you get, like... a bit of like a little bit of a down bit, and you go like, all right, now I need to check myself?
So, for me, like, comedy is only 20% jokes. Like, I'm independent, so I gotta book my own gigs, I gotta market my own shit, I gotta design my own posters, I gotta design my own website.
You do that yourself, eh?
Yeah, I do all the shit myself.
Yeah, so like that's a fucking big thing in itself.
Yeah, so like for me, when it comes to that shit, like most of my stuff is marketing. Like, and it like, opposed to musicians who get the opportunity to like rehearse in a fucking basement, you know, just like jam out and fucking like, all right, we finally got this song good. I don't get to get my song good until I've tested it in front of 12 different audiences. Like, I don't get to sit around with my mates and make music and be like, yeah, this is sick. The only thing I get to do is go out in front of an audience and go, well, I hope this is fucking funny.
It's a different fucking like practice.
Yeah.
And like that's what you hear about like people like,
but it's
I think like Kevin Hart says in one of his interviews.
It's so much better.
Yeah. But
like that's the fucking,
you're getting like a,
that's the heroin, bro.
Yeah.
You can't that's the thing for me is like, you know, like my mom and dad think I'm on like drugs and shit, and it's like, nah, I'm on comedy. Yeah. You don't even know. It's there's nothing better. Like for me,
big draw of energy. Like you're just like, it's fucking.
It's like I've surfed a couple of times. I got up on a wave one time. Only one time. I only ever stood up on a wave one time. And that's the closest experience that I've had to comedy.
Yeah.
Like, it's not fucking getting on it or anything like that. The closest experience, and it's the most heightened experience I've had except for comedy, was standing up on a wave.
That's a good example. Because, like, I understand what you're saying, that, like, before all this Vinco, right?
Yeah.
I rapped when I was, like, 16 to, like, 18, right?
Sick.
And, like, there was a Hunter. Hunter's like an old rapper from WA, who passed away from cancer, rest in peace. But like, he was like the forefront. He was like on tracks with Hilltop Hoods, like Fun Cause, like, or like whatever King Culture of Kings or something like that. Like, is old school like Aussie rap. And then it was his second or third anniversary. It was the last one. I think we only did 3. And it's like they do a footy match, whatever. Anyway, I got to go on stage when they were doing, because like I thought people on stage to like, you know, get loose while people perform. People on stage because they were lining up to cypher, and I've hopped on stage thinking, because I see my mate up there and I'm like, he doesn't rap, you know, like I'm hopping on stage with him. Go up, and then I got handed the mic and I was like, boom, passed it straight away, like just like I was like, what the fuck? I'm not a rapper. Then I got handed it again, and I was like, took the little opportunity to like spit my bars that I'd written, you know. And like straight away, because the crowd was already like in this like state of like hype because everyone's on stage, got this instant reaction where I'm like, it's just like when someone imagine when you do something, like you do like your video, like you do the Peppa Pig video, right? Or like something like that. You're getting a gratitude in doses over time through comments and like people meeting you and saying like you do really good work and all that sort of thing. But it's like getting all of that from like 50 to like 100 people at one time is like a completely different feeling where you're just like, it's like that rush of like energy sort of thing.
The live, like, it's like, you know, you get, someone goes, oh, I like it, or a comment or share it. You're like, oh, that's cool. But like to have someone jump up and down or laugh or like do a dance move, like, or like that's a different level, man. Like the energy that they put out is so much.
Yeah.
That's nothing, bro. I don't care about that shit. Those same people tell me that they're gonna fucking kill me in my DMs. You know what I mean? Oh, well, fucking smash you. Nice joke, you dickhead. Like, all right, cool. Well, that guy said he likes me. Both of you are the equivalent. Like, fuck you. But like to see someone laugh, or like to see someone just fucking, lose yourself in the moment. You won't, like whatever it is. Like, you know what I mean? Like, fucking, if you just fucking go. Like, to have an audience in front of you. Like, this is why I want to do an all-black crowd.
Just
like,
to, like, what? To, like, get the reaction.
Man,
is there, like, way more... Are they way more...
Dude, black people are the best.
Audience.
Oh, bro, just to, like their reaction to laughter is totally different to white people, you know? Like, white people, you like,
So like laugh and don't laugh,
you know. The black dude ran away, bro. He ain't in the theater anymore. He ran out the whole time. The funny you are, it's straight up, bro. It's like they enjoy themselves more than like, my dream is to do like a Def Jam. My dream is to do a gig in front of an all-black audience.
Because you think that, yeah, I understand like what you're saying, like it's like more interactive and stuff like that.
It's just there's just a higher appreciation for comedy. Like, I mean, like, comedy for me is an African American art form, and like I'm lucky that I'm able to be a part of it. Like, it is very much like for the people that I grew up watching. Like, I grew up watching like Eddie Murphy, Richard Pryor, Dave Chappelle, Kevin Hart,
Cat Williams.
Like, Cat Williams, man. Those Pimp Chronicles, loved them.
This is death.
Yeah, dude. Straight up, when he comes out and it's just like, every day I'm hustling, hustle, bro, dude. Like, honestly, like like Martin.
I get what you're
Martin
saying, where you're like-
Lawrence, bro. Martin
Yeah.
Lawrence, Bernie Mac, like fucking, even Jamie Foxx, Chris Tucker, like these
Yeah.
dudes. Like for me, that's all I watched. Like that's all I watched when I was like 15, 16. Like coming up into like my adolescence, all I watched was black African American comedians. That's all I watched. That and like Bill and Ted and Harold and Kumar. But for me, like my aspiration was to be as influential as what Richard Pryor was.
And Dave Chappelle.
I mean, like, yeah, Dave Chappelle is Hendrix for us now, but like,
But he was like that before.
no, but it's more so like Richard Pryor was the guy who paved the way for everyone else.
Okay.
You know.
I honestly don't know much of his comedy.
Oh no, 100%. But I just, for me, it was just like that's Paul Mooney. Like it was just these African American comics. With the only thing I grew up. I spent more time watching that than South Park and The Simpsons.
Yeah.
And like we all, like as white dudes, we grew up on South Park and The Simpsons, and American Dad and fucking like Family Guy, and like for me it wasn't that. I just watched stand up from black dudes. All I did was listen to G-Unit and fucking Young Buck, like Tony Yayo, like The Game, 50 Cent, like Ludacris. Like I don't know why. I just like.
So you resonated with you?
Did something resonate with me, and I think it was more so from the comedy than anything. It was this attitude, like this Steve Harvey, Chris Rock attitude. You come out wearing a fluorescent suit, just speaking your mind and telling the truth. Like Patrice O'Neill, right? Patrice O'Neill. If anyone wants to look up any comedy, you look up Patrice O'Neill, Elephant in the Room, right? This dude, he is the fucking basis of not giving a fuck. Like, he is hardcore, the fucking Don Perignon of comedy.
I need to look him up.
Yeah, straight up.
Because I actually don't know who that is. I'm like, I feel like.
How long we doing right now? How long have we done? What's the time? Oh yeah, it's almost 11 o'clock. We should probably end this shit before we keep going for
How
too
long
long.
have we been going for? Like 3 hours?
We be going for like almost three hours.
Holy shit!
Yeah, it's almost 11 o'clock.
Fuck.
Yeah, we should probably
that
end.
felt like.
Yeah, I
that
felt
like
like
that could
we
be
should-
like a 1 part and 2 part.
Yeah, no, but
No, I don't know if we should do that. I feel like, well, maybe.
Well, that's what time it is.
Holy shit! All right, well, fuck. Like, what do you think? Like, I was thinking in my head, I was like,
We could keep going, but
I know.
also I'm like, no one's gonna listen to a 17-hour podcast.
but if you have listened for this long,
If you
shout
listen-
the fuck out.
if you've
to
listened to this, if you've listened to this for this long, you message me on my Instagram, and I will give you free tickets to my fucking show.
and I'll
Literally,
I'll give you free T-shirt to wear to his show.
yeah. If you have listened to this, because this is dumb shit long.
No, but it was really like intense. Like,
No, it's been fucking sick.
Like the whole time, it's actually been like
Yeah, 3 times.
hitting. Oh, you're going 3 times like that.
Yeah, cousin, we hit it. Cuz. Yo, if you have listened to the end of this, you're getting free tickets, a T-shirt, a fucking outfit from him. If you've got to the end of this, you message me at Rory Lowe Comedy. But. That's where we're putting it.
Okay.
I'll give you free
Rightio.
tickets to the fucking show. Because, to be honest, this has gone for ages.
I
And if
can't
you've
believe
lasted-
we've gone for this long,
Cuz.
bro. That's like the easiest podcast ever with consistent.
Oh, these bitches
Hitting.
are calling.
The bitches are calling. The bitches are.
I'm
no,
joking. I'm joking.
The bitches are, and if they ain't calling,
This is another comedian.
hit him up. Bro, that's
Alright,
actually
cuz.
so good.
All right.
Congratulations
Thank you for
on
having
that.
me.
Wait, remember, Asta Theatre.
November 7th.
Go
You get
and
free
check it out.
tickets if you got this far.
Yes, actual. Thank you so much for listening. We love you guys, and everything is powered by you. So thanks for tuning in. Love yous. Man, holy fuck.